Yo, all right, yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, so what's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see if we live. Let's see if we live. Let's see if we live. Error has occurred. Please try again later. Playback ID. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, we're live. There ain't no fucking playback ID. Oh yeah, cut that shit off. All right, yo. So in this stream, I'm going to basically show y'all how to edit rap videos. So if y'all don't know what rap videos are, I'm basically show y'all how to edit hip hop type videos. So what I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna log into this YouTube channel real quick, and then I'm gonna basically show y'all how to basically do it and write the script to it. Because yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it step by step. And what I was just installing right now, I just installed Photoshop. I mean Premiere Pro, the editing software that you need. And yeah, so like I said, I'm now gonna basically sign into this and then show you how the full process, how to edit, how to get the clips, how to write the script, how to get the thumbnails. You could use ChatGPT. I'm gonna show you how to use ChatGPT. You could use Photoshop, but for today, I'm probably just gonna use ChatGPT because it's quick. But yeah, all right. So and yeah, depending on the stream. So we're getting into the stream, but let me find this YouTube channel because I can log into it. And yeah, so I can log into it and then basically show you how the whole process of like how to get the clips, how to clip source, and then how to basically do the thumbnail, and then basically how to do the voiceover, how to get the script and copy it and get the voiceover. But yeah, so let me just go ahead and do that. And yeah, if y'all don't like the channel, like I said, you can subscribe and get the fuck up out of here, bro. All I post on my channel is AI videos teaching people ways to grow. And if you want to call it slop, call it slop. I wouldn't give two fucks about it, bro. You feel me? But yeah, if you want to call it slop, call it slop. I'm posting as much thousands or more videos, but yeah, that's all I do over here. I don't do nothing else. If you want to call me a slop creator, call me a slop creator. I get no fucks. Like I said, Rap Verse TV. All right, let me log into this. All right, no thanks. All right, so we're logging to it. All right, so I just logged into the YouTube channel we're gonna be using today. So we're using Premiere Pro, by the way. So yeah, so I just reinstalled a new version of Premiere Pro. So I just installed a new version, 2026 version of Premiere Pro, fresh version, new version, whatever y'all want to call it. All right, so what I'm now gonna do is, all right, so what I'm now gonna do is basically, I'm turning this live stream into a long form video. So what I'm now gonna do is basically come over to the view channel. I'm gonna come over to the view channel, and like I said, there's another competitor. So what I want to show you that there's no hard editing really needed no longer on YouTube. So what's needed the most is your topic idea matters more than anything. So yeah,
in the summer of
this guy already posted what the fuck, yo. He posted a video of his feet. Pakistan testing. Yo. So, Pakistan testing channel reach. Haha. 17 hours ago. Wow.
1945 people
that
sustained
right here, that
relatively little
so
bomb
what matters the
damage
most
compared to other major
the topic
forward fuselage at the
So he just literally posted. He literally just tested his channel. So you see August 16th. 1.7k subscribers, six videos, 100,000 views. So what matters the most is the topic idea. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna be using this channel for today. I can't believe that guy posted his feet on his YouTube channel. All right, so we're gonna be using. That's crazy. All right, so we're gonna be using Premiere Pro 2026. So it's way quicker than all the other versions. It's not no laggy. So how I got it, it's right here. So how I basically downloaded it, I cracked it. I didn't pay for it, and please don't arrest me. Please don't do nothing to me. I didn't pay for it. I downloaded it over the site. I got it for free. I don't have the money to. Most people don't have the money to pay for these expensive software. So you see, Ryzen, my PC. I'm gonna show my specs. So my PC specs I got is here. So I got an install RAM, 64 gigabytes. I got Radeon 6700X XT 12 gigabytes. I got basically 1.3 GB storage, and I have enough storage. I have enough storage for me to run it. So you see right here, this is i7 right here, Ryzen 3000, 32 gigabytes RAM, RTX 370. So I have way more than this whole version right here. My RTX that I have currently in my PC is currently 6700. So that's way enough, And then 10 gigabytes 4K HDR editing. So yeah. So and my monitor I'm using is a 4K monitor. So yeah, it's really great. All right, so let's not waste any time. And yeah, we're using this Premiere Pro version right here. So you can see that if we go to here, we can see that we have the captions. So yeah, so we're using this Premiere Pro 2026 version for today. And yeah, all right. So first thing is we want to do is we basically want to figure out the channel identity. So that plays a big role. It's just like I told y'all, channel identity matters the most. So before we go into anything else, we're gonna now do is basically come over to. I'm going to use ChatGPT for today. I'm going to use ChatGPT. Like I said, I'm going to now go to ChatGPT. So what I'm going to do is go and I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to create this folder. I'm going to just put this for projects only. And I'm going to name this folder as Rapverse TV/Tyrese. I'm going to put this as a project name, Rapverse Tyrese. I'm going to do ideate because we're ideating. So I'm going to now put in a project only. All right. So next thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to now basically, I'm going to hold up. So next thing I'm going to basically go to share. I'm going to just copy my URL. So I'm not gonna copy the ID. I'm gonna copy my URL. I'm now gonna basically paste my URL there. All right. So what I'm now gonna do is now come over to the artist. I'm basically gonna paste it. So now what I wanna do is basically figure out our channel identity. So what fits our lane. So with that, it's easier for us to basically go viral. So what I'm now gonna do is come over to my Google Drive link and my course link. So my course link and course over. It's my course. Free course where you guys can check it out, link in the bio. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is basically come over to channel identity. So I'm gonna come over to channel. I'm gonna just type in channel identity. So I'm basically gonna go to channel identity folder. I'm gonna now basically go to this right here. So this is what we're gonna go to for new niches. All right, so newer channels right here. So I'm gonna just basically get this right here, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna basically format it and tell AI that I'm a newer channel so it can know. So I'm basically gonna give it this, and now what I'm gonna basically do is you could come to my Twitter link. So if you wanna go to my Twitter link and you can go over to my Twitter link, so my Twitter's right here. If you're gonna go over to my Twitter link is right here. So if you wanna, I'm gonna go over to my Twitter. All right, next thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna now basically scroll down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically go to here. I'm gonna basically copy all this. So we wanna copy this. We basically wanna paste it. So we wanna figure all of our like identity where what fits our lane and what doesn't fit our lane. So it's easier for us to go viral. So I'm gonna basically copy this as well. Go ahead and copy this as well, and copy that as well, and now paste it. So, and now what I'm gonna basically do is say @vidIQ. @vidIQ. All right, so I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna do @vidIQ. All right, so fuck. Back to this. All right, so we're gonna go down. So @vidIQ is the most important part. @vidIQ. Let me make that little @vidIQ @tube Alfred. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just send this right here. So I'm gonna go to send this, and you're gonna say search project context. So extracting Rapverse DNA. So what it's gonna do is gonna basically watch my channel and extract this identity to the channel. So we're gonna basically do. We're gonna come down to this. We're gonna basically copy out. So you see Rapverse channel DNA coordinates. So short form high energy right here. So I'm gonna basically say that's long form. So of course I'm gonna correct it real quick, and I'm gonna tell it that it's basically like long form. So yeah. So I'm doing long form, by the way. So I am doing long form content, by the way. Long form content. So I'm basically like gonna correct it and just tell it that it's long form content, so it can know. So like this is the identity to our channel. So that way we don't no longer post random shit. It helps us to where we post the right stuff. And yeah. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna now basically go to a new Google Docs link. So I'm gonna go to Google Docs, and I'm gonna just go to a new tab. So I'm gonna open up a new tab, new blank document. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to this. I'm just now gonna basically Control V this. Now you can see all my data's right here. All right, so what I'm now gonna do is basically come over to here. I'm gonna rename this right here is Rapverse channel DNA. So I'm now gonna come over to here, and you can see right long form. So we have the core pillars. So we have the core pillars. So you see rap, hip hop, freestyle, battles, bars, lyrics. So what I'm gonna do is now basically come down, and this is what fits our lane. So we see right, this is what fits our lane. So what I'm gonna do is now basically come all the way down to this, and I'm now gonna basically paste this. So I'm now gonna paste this. All right. So what I'm now gonna do is I'm gonna basically now paste this. All right. So what I'm now gonna do is now ask it. So I see something that's trending right now about Lil Durk. So you can search articles on Lil Durk and basically tell me of keywords I could type in on YouTube right now and then send you and we validate. So then you could give me a title. So what's now gonna do is I'm gonna tell that because there's news going on right now. This Lil Durk is basically he's trending. He's in jail and I hope he gets freed. But the trials really going on so easy right now. So what it's gonna do is basically give us these keywords. And like I said, you want to be careful of what you put in these videos because his team people could come and strike you. So you do want to be careful what you say in these videos. So yeah, so this is all for educational use. I'm showing you how to basically find the topics and then validate it and then validate it to where we can know if it's gonna do well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically come over to here. I'm gonna now type this in Lil Durk's trial, and then what I'm gonna do is just come over to the screen, and you can see right here that we have a lot of. So you want to look closely to at least. So let me go ahead and make my camera a little bit smaller for y'all, of course, and I will be editing and showing y'all the actual workflow, the thumbnail. So yeah, so you can see basically the views over close to 100,000 views right now for this term. So 100,000 views right now for this keyword term. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is also come over to here, and I'm basically gonna come to @MCP. So I'm gonna say @vidIQ. Alright, so if you could try to use vidIQ to validate and let me know how many searches these keywords is getting right now on YouTube, you can let me know that. And clusters is basically clusters like today's developing and your actual story. So it's different like keywords and that align with the pillars. So yeah, so you can see right. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically validate this. So you see right, Lil Durk's trial. So Lil Durk's trial right here, 100 priority. So what I'm gonna do is just basically copy this right here. I'm gonna just paste this into YouTube. So I'm gonna come over here and you can see Lil Durk's trial. So what I'm gonna do is just highlight one right now competition medium. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically just come over to here. I'm gonna basically just copy and paste everything we basically see on screen. Everything we see, and I'm now gonna paste it over here and copy and paste it. And what I'm now gonna do is basically have it validate. So you can go ahead and now validate this. This is what I see in search right now. What's happening with Lil Durk? It's trial. So yeah. So what's now gonna do is basically validate this and then basically let us know like a title we could basically use. So you see right here. So yes, I can validate this right here. So you see OTF Jam. So you can see Lil Durk's OTF Jam, Lil Durk Cornerano, Lil Durk Redman, Lil Durk's trial, Lil Durk Kanye. So you can see. So I would not make a video simply about Lil Durk's trial update. So you can see right here. So that's the news right here channel. So I will investigate these story angles right here. So Lil Durk's OTF Jam, Lil Durk Cornerano, Lil Durk Redman, Lil Durk trial, Lil Durk Kanye. So, and what these are more like angle keywords that fits inside our pillar. So that's basically what it is. So more angle keywords, what fits inside our pillar. So you can see if we go over here, we can now basically go to this. And what I'm now going to do is just paste it. So I'm going to paste this right here. You see Lil Durk OTF Jam. So I'm going to basically go to search. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically copy some of it. We're not going to copy this full thing. So we're just going to copy some of it. Yeah, we're not going to copy the full thing because I don't think it can fit. So I'm going to just copy some of it. And now what I'm going to have it do is basically tell, can you pick me a title? So here's what I see in the search. You could basically go ahead and like give me a title of what you think that'll work for my channel. So you can see gives you larger narratives about King Von Revenge, Condorano, LS plot, trial. So you can see if we go to right here, you can see right here. So based on the witness that now testifies against Lil Durk, just change. So you see right here, it basically gives us a title. So you see right here, if we go to search, and we validated it well. So yeah, so you can see that this is gonna work. So the witness now testifies against Lil Durk, free Lil Durk by the way. So Lil Durk's trial. So you can see OTF Jam, Lil Durk's alleged murder for hire begins. So you see if we scroll, you see Lil Durk's trial. 1 day prosecutors right here, 100,000 2 days ago. So you see if we post a video about this, we're more likely going to outbeat these channels over here in search. And we're more likely going to go in front of them. So, yeah, I'm real good at me doing YouTube automation. I've been doing this for about a year straight. And now I'm on this level where I know how things work. So, and I'm a god. And the only thing I use is ChatGPT at this. So, yeah. All right, so what I'm now going to do is basically come over here. So, you can basically now go ahead and tell me, like, the script structure we'll basically use. And, yeah. So, what I'm not going to do is basically, I'm going to basically, like, come over to Cuff Jam. Shout out to Cuff Jam. I'm going to basically bring it, this video, so I'm gonna basically have it watch the video and have it like pick me out of work and script structure. I'm gonna just copy that one as well, and I'm basically gonna paste this one as well. All right, so you can now basically give me a script structure I could basically use, and these are my competitors. If you could watch the videos and then make me my own script structure that matches my channel, that would be great. And my hook types, my 1 of 4 hook types. So what I'm basically going to do is paste this channel URL here, and what it's going to do is I'm gonna refresh. All right, so what it's basically going to do is I'm gonna wait for this to do its thing. It's gonna watch Cuff Gentleman, the competitor's video, and then basically give me my own script structure for the rap channel over here. And these are all AI made demo. So it's gonna basically give me my script structure I use for this channel over here. So yeah, so I'm gonna wait for it to do its thing, and yeah, I'm gonna wait for the AI to do its thing, and it's gonna load, and yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna wait for it to do its thing smoothly, and I'm gonna wait for it to load, and yeah. So if it don't do it in the next few seconds, we're gonna just talk to it. So we're gonna, all right. So now what I'm gonna basically, all right. So now what I want you to do is give me my script structure and give me my hook types. So yeah. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically just give me my script structure. So yeah. All right. So I'm basically gonna come over to let's see. So I'm gonna just go to let's see. So I'm gonna go to YouTube transcript, and I'm gonna basically go to, and we're not copying these YouTubers right away. We're taking the pattern of what's already working, and we're making our own script structure out of it. That's what I'm teaching y'all. So, and it's worked for any you could do this for any rap news video, and yeah. So this is the actual method. All right. So what I'm gonna do is copy this transcript, and I'm gonna just copy and paste this over to the AI software. So I'm gonna just copy all this right here, and now just go to here and just paste this. All right. So we want to delete that part. All right, so I'm gonna go over to here, and I'm smoothly just gonna go up to this. I'm gonna now just copy this right here, and just now come over to here. I'm gonna blatantly just paste this. All right, so you see I'm pasting this. All right, so this is one of my competitors' transcripts. You can now basically like see through his pattern, and they can give me my own winning structure that aligns with my niche lane. You already gave my niche DNA that aligns with my niche for me to use. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just now hit the send, and what it's now gonna do is basically go through some read through our competitors thing. You see, so you see rap news long form script DNA, sees the permanent structure hook, the big question, quick context, the story begins, escalations. All right, so you see right here, so the cool open right here. So what I'm gonna do is now basically go to here and just copy and paste it over to my notes. So I'm gonna just copy and paste all this over to my notes, and yeah. So I'm not over copying this. I'm trying to make this quick for y'all because yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I think I already did another video on my channel, but it's another updated version how to do it with AI if you don't have a good PC to use Photoshop, of course. So you can use AI, but yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do, you see hook, question, and context. All right, so this is our permanent structure, so our permanent structure for scripts. So now what I'm gonna basically do, all right, so you could tell me my story pillars that for my channel. I'm gonna say 1 of 4. Alright, so you see rap story pillars right here. So you see the moment that changed everything. So you see we have the conflict and escalation. Then we have the rise and comeback, and then we have the story behind this. So this right here is like is the pillars of how our scripts. It helps with our scripts. It helps the AI like when it goes and make like the script for the story. So yeah, so I'm gonna now basically have it make us. So you could go ahead. So this is the important part. You can make 14-minute the long form 14 to 15-minute videos. But for me today, what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna do a 6 to 8-minute video. So I'm gonna do a 6 to 8-minute video here. All right. So you could go ahead and now scrape me news from articles and make me a 6 to 8-minute script. And we already have the title we're using basically for the Lil Durk stuff. We already have the title. I need you to basically make me a script using the structure. So I'm gonna basically copy this title. I'm gonna now paste this right here. And I'm gonna now have it make me the script. So make me the script and make me the script. Tell me what hook type we use, and make sure my title is in the first starting of the hook type matching with the hook. So that way YouTube could push the video and basically make me the script. Make me a 6 to 8-minute script and pull facts from articles. So yeah, I don't want the script to be AI stop. I need it to be full facts written. So tell me one of the tell me one of the story pillars you use, one of the hook types, and make the script wow. And tell me that. So yeah, we already know the title formula we use. So what it's now going to do is go ahead and now make us a 6 to 8 minute script that we can copy over to our voiceover. So you see right here, we now have the script. So you see hooks, and you see it got it from Complex, real articles. OTF Jam denies hoping that Lil Durk sentence gets murdered for hire. But yeah, we don't want to reword from the article. We just want to get this. We want to get the script. So the script the script came out good. So it's transformative. But yeah, so you see story pillar right here behind the story. So you see behind the story, because the hook is simply not about Lil Durk's trial. Is why. So the story is why the OTF Jam testifies matter. What prosecutors say establishment, what the defense is attacking with the jury as decided. So the hook type is used, the conflict hook. So you see the structured prosecution's version, witnesses testifies, defense challenge. Yeah. So what I'm not gonna have it do is now basically. So what I want you to do is give me the script now with no scenes. Just give me the whole script. Take out, remove the scenes, remove the segments, remove the numbers. Just give me the whole script. So keep the same style. Just give me the script. So what it's now gonna do is just give it the script. We could copy the script over to our voiceover software you're using. So you see that now I have the script. So the witness testifies now against Lil Durk, change the little trial. So you see, so all this, we have the whole script basically what ChatGPT wrote, and it did fact check. So what I'm gonna do is, so what I want you to do now is basically like do a fact check to make sure it's not AI slop, make sure it's factual, and make sure it's great. So yeah, so and I also want you to go ahead and make me a YouTube description with chapters. And make it a description with hashtags. It needs to be a great optimized law form description. And it needs to put the actual source links, the full source links of where we got all this facts from for the script. So let's do a fact check too with the script. And we're gonna do like a originality check. So yeah, so let's now do originality check and a fact check. So what we're gonna do is do originality check with the script and do a fact check with the script to make sure the script's right. Make sure we're not plagiarism or make like doing fake claims. Because like I said, his team will come after you if you're doing fake claims, and and people will comment bad shit on the video saying, "Oh, AI slop." So you want to make sure everything, all the claims are basically real and it's verified sources. So yeah, so you want to make sure it's factual and it's real. And yeah, so you can see all the claims are real. Originality check right here. So it's don't follow the news article exact company. So instead use sentence right here. So in this, all right. So this is originality check. So yeah. So what I'm gonna basically ask AI is like better explain this right here. What this means. So you could always ask AI, better explain this what this means, and it's gonna smoothly tell you. So yeah, so this is what I mean is don't follow the article. You don't want to copy the article word for word. You want to avoid doing that. So yeah, your rap versus witness, why it matters, what it says, what he says, and yeah. So all right, so for this part, you could basically like give me pillars. So when we like get facts from articles, so I could use one of my pillars, and it can know not to like copy word for word, but take the facts. But we're gonna make sure it's transformative, like the way you said it, because we don't want to plagiarism the fucking articles, because that you will get sued for that, chat. So you don't do that. So you don't want to plagiarism. So the framework, rap news framework is we pull information from the articles because we need the facts. So you see court documenting. So you want to have pillars for this. So you see reverse source story pillars. But yeah, for the pull facts, basically do the articles. So that way you don't plagiarism. So yeah, so and this works for any niece. And yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna go for me coming up here and doing this. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just control V this, and everything's not here. So you see, we have the receipts, we have the pillars of what we use. So when we search through articles, and yeah, so and I can ask you, so what was this called when we basically search through the articles and use one of our pillars? So what is this called? Like, so we don't plagiarize or copy the article word for word. So you don't want to copy the article word for word. So source to story transformation. So you see your process is story articles, extract facts, verify facts, sort facts into your own pillars, and yeah, you want to sort it. So yeah, this is what it's called. It's called source to story transformation. So you want to use the story pillars basically to come up with the story for the script. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna scroll up, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna come up. So you could basically re-give me the script, re-give me the script that I'm using. I copied them out over to my voiceover software and make sure that it's good and it's not plagiarized, and make sure that it's matching with my title and the first starting of the hook. All right, so you can see right here. So the first the title first. We locked this before, so you see right here. So we give this. All right. So what I'm gonna now do is have it give me the script, 6 to 8 minute script. All right. So go ahead. So go ahead and give me the 6 to 8 minute script. 6 to 8 minute script. 6 to 8 minute script. I basically copied my voiceover software that I'm using for the day, and make sure it's not slop. Make sure it's the facts that you pull through the articles. All right. So what it's not gonna do is give us a 6 to 8 minute script. And what this is, it's called ideation. So you see the word, so it's called ideation, and we want to make sure our script is transformation and it's not plagiarized from the article word for word, because like I said, you will get sued for that. So you want to avoid doing that. All right, so you want to avoid doing that. So what I'm gonna just do, I'm basically gonna come over there. I'm basically just gonna now paste the script here. So this is a script that we're gonna use for the day of the Lil Durk stuff that's going on. So what I'm now gonna do, I'm gonna scroll to the top, and you can see, so the one is now testimony against Lil Durk just changed the trial. So you can see, so you can see basically, so because one of the side's prosecutors has President Hissers as someone who was close to Lil Durk, knew people inside the circle, and alleged involved in events that led to August 2022 shooting in Los Angeles. All right, so we're gonna correct this right here with 2023, of course, because it never happened in 2022. You want to always go through and correct it if you see the wrong. So it happened in 2023. So yeah, you always want to go through and correct that. And yeah, so you just want to. All right, so you see right here. So a recordings in 2023. All right, so you see right here. So let's scroll up. So yeah. All right, so you see the alleged attack happened in Los Angeles condo. So you see right here. So I'm gonna have it basically go through and say 2023. So I'm gonna have to fix this up. And I'm gonna basically, because you always want to go. All right, so what I need you to do, so the dates you put is the wrong, not 2023 instead of 2022. I need you to go through and re-give me the script back and fix this up. So it's gonna go through and re-give me the script back and fix this up. So it said 2022. We want to correct this. We're gonna go select all, correct, delete. All right, so you see right here. So what I'm gonna have it do is go back and give me this. So you see right here. So the clean timeline of your script is 2020 King Von killed, August 22nd. Alleged attack. Yeah. So Lil Pop and May history. Yeah. So screen recordings right here. So it happened in 2023 of the Lil Pop situation. So I need to basically do fact check again with articles and give me that script back, because I don't want to clickbait and the viewers get mad at me and say, oh, it's AI slop. So the scripts matter a lot, chat. So yeah, scripts play a big role in your success of these videos. So you want to make sure your script is good and do like a fact check of your script. So you see the Lil Pop shooting was 2020, not 2023. So the reportedly, let's see, 2026. Let's see. So yeah, Lil Pop. So wow. So wait. So Los Angeles killing, also a murder of Chicago in 2019, attempted in Atlanta stalking. So wow. So in 2026, a prosecutor's yeah. But I know racketeering charge. It was 2023, I believe. So let's see. So this is May 2023 was gun-related charges right here. Yeah. So affiliation, OTF jam. Yeah. All right. So just go ahead and now just give me the script. Give me the whole script with no scenes. Give me the script with no scenes that I can basically copy and paste over to my voiceover software. So what it's gonna do is not give me over the script. So we could just copy and paste this. We could use Huma. We could use 11 Labs. So for today, I'm gonna just use Huma. So and I'm gonna ask it. So what we're gonna do is go to here, and we just want to copy and paste the script here. Copy and paste the script. All right. So what I'm now gonna do is now basically go to word count. I'm gonna go to select all. And I'm gonna go to the details. Wait. So I'm gonna go to format, tools, word count. All right. So you see right here, 9,000. So what I'm gonna do is now ask it. So we always need to check this to make sure in case we gotta expand the script. So how many minutes is this? So I need this was 6 to 8 minutes. Is this 6 to 8 minutes, right? So we always like want to check it right here to make sure it's 6 to 8 minutes long. So yeah. Alright, so we always want to do like a word count. Word count, check the words, see how long it is, characters right here. Yeah. So what I'm gonna now do is wait for the AI to do its thing. We're now checking it to see how many characters it is. So this is really the script that we're basically using for the day, of course. But yeah. Alright, so you can see, so King Von's killing was in 2020 right here. King Von, who was close to OTF affiliation of Lil Durk. Yeah. So you can see approximately right here. So you see approximately runtime is voiceover phase, estimate rev, so 10 minutes right here. So you can see how long it is, 6 to 8 minutes, which is great. So let's go for us. So what I'm now gonna do is copy and paste it right here. And I'm now gonna go ahead and make a line. So I'm gonna make a line up to this. And what I'm gonna do is now we're gonna copy it and paste the script over to our voiceover software that we're gonna be using. So because the story is so far from over. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just go through and I'm just gonna copy the script over to a voiceover software. So you, like I said, you can use 11 Labs, you use Human AI for the day. I'm gonna use Human AI, so yeah. So I'm basically gonna go to here and I'm gonna go to Human AI voiceover. So I'm using Human AI voiceover software. And yeah, so voiceover, Human AI is what I'm using. So you guys can sign up, you guys. But yeah, so I'm using Human AI for the day. And yeah, so I'm gonna go over to sign up. Sign up. Alright, so I'm gonna go to sign up. And I'm gonna basically sign up with this. Alright, so we already signed. So I'm gonna just sign in. Alright, so we now have this full script right here. So let's see, Brian and these guys. Alright, so let's go back over to here. So I'm gonna scroll down to where it says Brian and his guests. Alright, so like I said, you always want to check with this right here. And also, so I'm gonna scroll down and I'm just gonna say Brian to his guests. Alright, so we're gonna use is we're basically gonna use 11 Labs. 11 Labs is way quicker, 11 Labs is way better, 11 Labs is way efficient, so we're gonna use 11 Labs for today. 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is really great, but yeah, so we're gonna use 11 Labs for today. Alright, so I'm gonna just go to here, I'm gonna just log in. Alright, so I'm gonna go to text to speech. I'm gonna now basically paste this here. You see that we now have this full voiceover right here. So you see, so yeah, so we have this full voiceover right here. So I'm basically gonna go back to where the script is. Let's see if that's the full voiceover. So alright, so so I'm just gonna go up again and I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this and now I'm gonna go over here. I'm now gonna basically paste this. So I'm gonna go over here, paste this. Alright, so we now paste this. So what you wanna do, chat, is also just go through and just paste some of this because I know all of it's basically not gonna paste over, but yeah. Alright, so let's scroll down where it says Bryant. Alright, so this part right here is where it says Bryant. So yeah, so alright, so this part right here is where we're probably gonna use 11 Labs for. We're probably gonna use him now.
The witness now testifying against Lil Durk just changed the trial.
So
and
we're
the
gonna do
reason
it like
this
this,
witness
yeah.
matters isn't simply because he's testifying against Durk. It's because Casey Hester, better known as OTF Jam, is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted. And that's what makes this moment so important, because prosecutors are presenting Hester as someone who was close to Durk. Were at a Los Angeles gas station when they were attacked. Rondo survived. Lul Pob was shot and later died. Federal prosecutors allege the attack was connected to retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von, who was a close friend and OTF affiliate of Lil Durk. Lil Durk has pleaded not guilty and disputes the government's case. So this isn't simple. Why should you believe everything this witness is saying now? And that's exactly where the courtroom battle gets interesting. Hester testified about what he says happened after King Von was killed in Atlanta in 2020. Prosecutors say Von's death created the motive behind the alleged retaliation against Quando Rondo. Hester described Durk's reaction to Von's death and testified about conversations surrounding retaliation. But again, motive is only one piece of the puzzle.
All right, so we're gonna go through and we're gonna wait for this to do his thing,
Prosecution.
and we're also gonna use, like I said, we're also gonna use HEMA for this other part. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna go through and I'm gonna basically like, delete this right here because I already have this. So we're gonna use two voiceover softwares, HEMA, and
Not because his testimony automatically proves Lil Durk committed anything.
And YouTube won't demonetize you for this. You can always let them know in the appeal that you went through, you did research. So show them your ChatGPT logs. You'll be right back monetized, I promise you. So YouTube don't care about if you're using ChatGPT or not. They won't have no problem with that. What they care about the most is, are your scripts telling a real story? And it's not just AI slop. So you can show them where you have facts coming from the article. So yeah. So that's where that part's going to basically save you that. So where you don't want to know details of you like basically getting demonetized. But yeah. All right, let's
The witness now testifying against Lil Durk.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically go to an audio part, and I'm gonna basically go to over there, and I'm gonna turn it up so that way. So now what it's time for us to do is now edit, and I'm gonna make this quick for y'all, and yeah. So like I said, I wasn't gonna make this stream wasn't gonna be long. It was gonna be a quick stream for y'all because I believe that I did a stream like this last year, but I want to remake a stream like this again for y'all, so where y'all can have a newer version to do it, and you can have a newer version to do it. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go to audio tracks. I'm gonna basically turn this up for y'all, but yeah. So I'm gonna go to audio tracks, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up for y'all, but yeah. All right, so audio tracks.
Trial. And the reason this witness matters isn't simply because he's testifying against Durk. It's because the witness now testifying against Lil Durk.
All right, so we want to go through and just paste these voiceover things there, and I want to. All right, so what we want to do is paste it here. Also, I'm gonna move over my camera a bit, and I'm using the newer version 2026 Premiere Pro, but yeah, it's way better than the other ones. But yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna just come over. I'm gonna download this right here, and now what I'm gonna do is just paste this over there. So you see right here, we have this full paste it. All right, so let's listen to it. All right, so let's turn this part up right here. All right, yeah. So
Into Hester's history.
all right, so like I said, this might be the most efficient part, most hardest part, but yeah, all right, you got to get through it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just now, let's hear it.
Why should you believe everything that...
All right, so I'm gonna basically go through here. I'm gonna now just paste this part here, and I'm gonna just turn this part up.
Operation. According to his testimony, he eventually learned that described an earlier attempt.
All right, so you can see this right here. This is the full. It's 11 minutes, way over the length, but hey, we will do it. So because we're gonna go in first place, I'm gonna show you how I want to basically gonna rank. So yeah, and like I said, shout out to YouTube, shout out to the employees. They allowed me to come up here to give y'all streams like this, of course. And I heard that I will be getting my monetization back soon. So thanks a lot to YouTube. So I have been speaking to the team, speaking to the associates at YouTube. So yeah. All right, so they said as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, they love what I'm doing for the community right now. So, yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do is just paste the script here. We're now going to basically find the clips in the B-roll. All right, so what I want you to do is basically tell me for the B-roll of what I basically search in the YouTube for the clips, B-roll, and images and videos. So, we now want to basically get the B-roll so we can now download it with the MP3 downloader and copy and paste it over to basically. So, what I'm now going to do is go to here. And we're just going to try to smoothly now get some B-roll. So, yeah. And, yeah. So, I'm not going to go over here. I'm going to go to images, of course. And we want to also make sure we find, like, some clips through YouTube and get a few clips of them at the trial. That will make things even way better. So, you see this clip right here could work as well. So, credit to him. But, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is get us some B-roll real quick. So, I'm going to go to Twitter video downloader. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna go to Twitter video downloader, and I'm just gonna go to a free Twitter video downloader. It's free for any of us to use. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to Twitter tweet. I'm gonna now paste a tweet. I'm gonna now hit X. I'm gonna just delete this at X. All right, so I'm gonna hit X. I'm gonna put the tweet right there. I'm gonna now paste this. All right, so I'm gonna do 720p, of course, and yeah.
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got to.
And we want to use this for the hook because the viewers are not gonna be hooked on. All right, so before we continue with this, I want to give you a shout out to my boy for texting me over here and telling me, so nah, bro, they just hating. He says they can't be the be a YouTube automation streamer like yourself, bro. He says, Tyrese, you did something that nobody else can replace. He says, you're a GOAT, bro. Yeah, appreciate y'all. All right, so what we want to do is now basically come over here. We just want to paste this here. So this is where we basically gotta tell we don't want to lie to the viewers. We want to give the viewers what they came for. So we want to let them listen to this part right here, and then we're gonna cut some of it out because we're not gonna play the full clip. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how smoothly what we're gonna do. But we're not gonna hit this arrow up, and I'm not gonna select all right here and just drag this under. So I'm gonna drag this under this part. All right, I'm gonna drag this under like that right there. I'm gonna just move that up. I'm gonna drag that under of course again. I'm gonna move that like right there. Move that up. Move it up some more like that. Move that up too as well. All right, I'm gonna go to here Control Plus and just move that up. All right, so yeah, we gotta select. Yeah, this is a bit complicated, but yeah, this is not like the other version, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna move it over some. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna let it play. All right, let's delete that real quick. Let's delete that, and let's also go back and now repaste it. So sometimes we gotta do that. So sometimes we gotta go through and basically repaste it.
He said he was dropping.
This is the full video, right? Full video, right? All right, so full video. Let's go to here. All right, so you can see now we pasted it.
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight, immediately flew all the way from Chicago to San Diego, and from San Diego, I guess Bonnie and them wasn't with him at that time, but they picked up.
All right, so this right here will be the hook part, and yeah, so we let the viewers stay to the end part. I'm gonna show y'all where this part really come in at. So we're not gonna let this full clip play, just a little teaser. They're gonna get this towards the end part, so they gotta stay until the end part to really see that part. So I'm gonna just go over here and I'm gonna like split that like that. So that way they gotta stay into the end part if they want to see this full part right. So they gotta stay not hooked on. So you see, we give them this little teaser of him saying this, and then we now basically let the audio. We split this. We come over. We split this part, and yeah. So I hope YouTube don't take the stream down or flag me for me showing this. I apologize, but yeah, I want to give y'all the real sauce of what these gurus can
All the way
give to y'all, but yeah.
from Chicago to San Diego. And
Cause I know that these coaches, they lie a lot in this game, and I don't like what they're doing. And it's not cool at all. They're lying and shit to y'all, misleading y'all and shit. I'm not fucking with that lying shit. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. And they want you to pay $1,000 for a course. Suck my fucking dick, bitch. If you think I'm paying you for $1,000 for a fucking course, I'll go homeless before I buy that shit. Yeah, all right, let's go to here. All right, so we just want to let this audio play right here. We're gonna just go to this audio. I'm gonna turn this up, of course. All right, so we just want to cut this part over, and we just want to let this play. All right, so wherever this audio is, we're gonna bring it back.
flew all the way from.
Is
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight, immediately flew all the way from
is now
Chicago.
giving
All right, so we're now gonna basically unlink this. I'm gonna delete this right here.
a jury his account of what he says happened around the
All right, so you see right here.
is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot.
All right, so we're not gonna delete that. We're just let this part play. This is for the hook. So this is where we hook the viewers on that. And like I said, your hook play a big role. And yeah, and like I said, you want to be using AI to your advantage. If you're not, then I don't know what you're doing, man. I don't know what you're doing. And yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to OTF Jam right here in the courtroom. We basically just wanna so let's see. So we basically just wanna show this like part right here. And we're gonna show this part. And let's go over to all right, so let's see what this is right here, a little dirt. All right, so I'm basically just gonna get like this image. I'm gonna go to Instagram. All right, so I'm gonna go to Instagram photo downloader. All right, we just want to download this image of Lil Durk, of course. And yeah, we're gonna go to Instagram photo downloader, and we're gonna use this right here. So this will work. So I'm gonna just go back to here. I'm gonna just paste this, and what I'm now gonna do is basically just drag this over to Premiere Pro. So I'm gonna drag it over to Premiere Pro, and yeah. All right. So and we also just want to get that as well, and get that right here as well too. And yeah. So I'm gonna basically go to here. I'm gonna now drag this over to here. So you can see. So I'm gonna drag this over to here. You can see. So what I'm gonna do is now come over to the sequence part. I'm gonna come over to sequence. And these are real. I don't think this is AI at all. You know, I think this is actually real shit. So real shit. So yeah. So like I said, we're gonna go sequence, workplace. I'm gonna just set this right here. So I'm gonna set this right here to 1280 x 720p, and we framework 1280 X 720p. So that way we frame it to long form. So long form sides, I'm gonna go to okay. And it's okay with me. So yeah, you see now we framed it to long form sides, and you see that we have the full screen. And he really pointed at Dirk, which is crazy to me. So wow.
Jam
Wow.
is now giving
Wow. Oh wow. Wow.
a jury his
That's fucked up. Wow.
account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Ron.
Wow. Alright, so we wanna go to this, and we just wanna basically drag this in the hair of this and want to place it right here, and you can see Lil Durk. So he write it out on Lil, which is crazy. Wow. So I'm gonna go to text, and I'm gonna go to transcribe, and now what's gonna do is transcribe it and generate the whole text, and basically so we could. And like I said, if y'all stay tuned, make sure you drop the like. If you ain't dropped the like, bro, you know when you come over here in my channel, you gotta take your shoes off, drop the like, and hit the sub. It's free to do that. So yeah, for me continuing with the stream. Drop the like and drop the sub, take your shoes off, get comfortable, and enjoy the ride, enjoy the stream. So yeah. So I'm now gonna continue with the stream. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna show you shit where you're never gonna learn it nowhere else. You're never gonna learn it nowhere else on YouTube. You ain't gonna learn the shit nowhere to be found. I mean, you go ahead and try to type out a video. You ain't gonna find it nowhere on YouTube. Never seen or never ever been like done before on YouTube. So that's what's different about me and all these other fucking content creators on the platform. But yeah. Alright, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do is now come over here. I'm gonna now basically go over here and I'm gonna just zoom this up. So I'm gonna hit Control Plus and zoom this up. So we wanna go to effects. Effects and controls. And we just now wanna hover over this and just zoom this up. Alright, so you can see right here, we want to zoom this up, and we're going to put it like that. Alright, so also now what I'm going to do
Is now giving a jury
I'm going to now basically hit display, and now what we're going to do is go to text, and we're going to transcribe it. So we're going to transcribe it, and yeah. Alright, so we're going to transcribe it, and we're going to basically get the text on screen. So yeah, so we're going to wait for this to fully transcribe, and yeah. So we want to get the subtitles on screen to make it easier so where the viewers could like hear of everything that's going on. So in case we basically like get international audience that can't understand things going on, so this will make it way easier for them. So yeah, so I'm gonna exit this and I'm gonna retranscribe this. So I'm gonna hover over this. I'm gonna go to transcribe again, and I'm gonna now see if it transcribing. Yeah. Also, what you wanna do is also go to save air. You wanna make sure you save your product. So I'm gonna just save mine as Lil Durk stream edit. So Lil Durk, I'm gonna just go to there. I'm gonna save it Lil Durk stream video edit. Because I'm going to just save it as that. So you always want to save your project file in case Premiere Pro crashes or anything like happens. So where you can now go to file open, and you can open it back up, and then you have your file right. You can open it back up, and you now have all your layers right back. So I mean, sometimes Premiere Pro crashes, or you want to make sure you go through and you do this in case it crashes. So yeah.
He got on a flight, immediately flew off.
F Jam is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted.
Alright, so what the viewers come in for is the story. So you want to have story pillars that basically when it scans through the articles, it can pick one of your pillars to basically get the story. So that way it comes out differently, where it don't come out like the same facts. So we're gonna go to Trapmore Ross's TikTok video right here. Shout out to Trapmore Ross. I've been fucking with Ross for a minute, and Ross been keeping us up to update of this Lil Durk shit. He been doing a great job. So yeah.
All right. So
he been doing a hell of a great job with it.
All right.
So we're gonna go to Trapmore Ross's video, and yeah, and we gotta make sure we give Ross credit when we go to post his video, of course, because yeah. So we basically want to go to TikTok video downloader, and I want to say Trapmore Ross has made over multiple fucking YouTube videos. So multiple YouTube videos. So for this part is we're now gonna we're basically gonna go to Ross's part. Alright, so wait. So we're gonna wait for this to transcribe, and yeah. Alright, so this is fully transcribed text. Alright, so we want to wait for this to transcribe. And yeah, next thing we could do, we could also just go over there and get Trapmore Ross's video and then paste it, or we could also just go over there and basically brand a little trial right here. We can get images, like I said, images work. Images work, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna scroll down. Images could work, but yeah, or we could get like a picture of Lil Durk. That would work too as well. So yeah, I'm gonna just get a picture of Lil Durk. So Lil Durk, but yeah. All right, so we now want to paste this right here, and you can see right here. We're gonna get a Getty image. All right, so what I'm not gonna do is hit effects. I'm gonna basically zoom out of this. All right, so I'm gonna zoom out of some of this, and I'm doing all this in real timing. I don't care if I have the full method. It's all in real timing. So where you guys go through, you can apply this to any need. So this is a full long form method, and we will be using ChatGPT for the thumbnail. So yeah, and most people came to me and told me, "Oh, bro, why are you linking all this up?" Because I code it. It's my methods. I make all my methods from scratch. I'm making a Twitter tweet real quick. Land Twitter. I'm no, I'm live, but yeah. Alright, yeah, so. Alright, yeah, fuck. My phone fell. Alright, we go. Alright, so what I want to say is credit to Tramo Ross. We might use Tramo Ross. We might gotta use Tramo Ross's clip. So we might gotta use Tramo Ross's clip for this part right here because he did say some facts of what's going on. And he did go to the courtroom. So shout out to Ross. And yeah, Ross been keeping us up to date. So is Poetic Flacco. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna give y'all this full method of what gurus basically try to sell y'all for in the course. So you don't need no fancy editing. I'm gonna prove that you don't need it. So you don't need it at all. So we're gonna use some of Tramo Ross's clip. So we're not gonna use a full clip because I don't wanna of course deal with copyright issues. So yeah, so we gotta give him credit because he went through and he went down to the course. I heard he was in fights, so it's crazy. Which so he went down there to see about the story, and then they was trying to fight him down there and get the story. So we're gonna use some clip from Tramo Ross, and we're gonna basically cut all this down. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically go through, and I'm gonna show you how I could basically scale this up a bit of Tramo Ross. So I'm gonna leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
18th, 2022.
All right, so I'm gonna just split this right here, split this over, and I'm gonna cut some of this out. So I'm gonna now split this over. Like I said, I'm gonna split some of YouTube ain't paying me for these streams. They should be, but they went through. If you check most of my other videos, they come in with the lies. Don't come in with that bullshit, bro. I work too hard, and my methods. When I'm starting to do a method, I'm live doing this method. I gotta do this method to post it. Like now, I'm live doing a method. You got me live. It's now too late. I'm into the method. I'm already into it. And y'all know I go hard on my methods. I make all my methods from fucking scratch. I sit there literally. Let me show you this. So my military method came from scratch. I made it live from scratch, and I know how all my methods work. So yeah. So I give y'all most of my methods. I'm giving y'all this rap method right here to laugh. I make all my YouTube methods from scratch. I've never bought no course. I've never spent 1,000, never spent 3,000, never spent 2K, never spent that amount of money for a course. I'm gonna sit here and make all my methods using ChatGPT literally from scratch. So yeah. So I'm giving y'all this free method for y'all to use because I see a lot of these coaches out there trying to scam for y'all. So the stream is standing up and the stream standing up lifetime. But yeah, you can see this channel's over here is about to hit over 1 million, about to hit over 1 million views, and you see that it's still going up. But yeah, you can see right at the hooked on right here. So all my methods work from scratch. My methods work for any niche for real. But let's say long form, long form could depend on the CTR. I'm gonna show you how to do a cool thumbnail using ChatGPT, so you could get a high CTR. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just delete this real quick. I'm gonna hit this thing. I'm gonna delete this. I'm also delete this part. I'm gonna now go over to here. We're gonna re-download it. We need a version with the audio. So with the audio, so the viewers can hear it about what Trapmore Ross basically had to say.
All right, so there's been a lot.
So we need to have that part right there. So I'm gonna just go to here. I'm gonna now drag this over here so you can see. So yeah, let's hear it.
$1 million lawyers.
All right, so we want to go to here. We just want to basically split this just for a bit. We just want to move this over. We want to move this over. We want to let this Trapmore Ross part play right here.
So there's been a lot said about, Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening for Dirk, but we did see Dirk's multi-million dollar, they saying $1 billion lawyers actually doing cross-examination. And I'm not going to lie to you, they were putting in a good shift when Brian...
All right, so we got to give credit to Ross. Big shout out to Trapmore Ross. If you don't know who Trapmore Ross is, Trapmore Ross inspired me to keep going with YouTube. I wanted to quit so many times, and I see Ross is still up here posting. And I'm a whitey just like Ross. I'm white. I consider myself as whitey. I'm white as fuck. By now. People be like, "Oh, bro, you're black." I consider myself black. Consider myself fucking whitey, white boy. So and I'm not racist at all. But yeah. All right, so we go over. He been posting a lot on this. He made over close to 1.3k videos, and yeah, he made close to 1.3k videos. And you see 200 videos on his channel, and he also posts on his channel right here, trap lore clips, 1.3k as well. So you see 3 channels where he's posting at least over more than 1,000 videos. So he have inspired me to like keep going and keep doing YouTube and keep posting. It took him over thousands of clips to get far. So yeah, Trapmore Ross is the GOAT. So that's the clip we're using for today. Trapmore Ross is he went to the courthouse, and like I said, he got into some chaotic issues, but he got out of this situation. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is now just go over here. I'm gonna now basically split this. I'm gonna also go there and delete this. So we're gonna lose some of this part. Like I said, we gotta give credit to Ross. Ross's credit will be in the we'll leave his his at in the description when we go to make the description for the long form video that we posting. So also what I'm gonna do is now basically come over to here. I'm gonna basically hit I'm gonna just hit this copy. And like I said, YouTube probably is not gonna push the stream. I don't give a fuck the methods in the stream. So yeah, I already showed you how to get Premiere Pro for free. How to get this good at crack 2026. But yeah, the methods in the stream. So I don't really give no fucks. If it don't push me at all, the methods in the stream. Like I said, I don't give a fuck at all. All right, so I'm gonna scale up. So we gonna basically blur this real quick. And we're gonna blur this real quick. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to blur. And like I said, we're gonna make sure we give Ross credit because Ross did a great job. He went to that courthouse and got facts. Yeah, alright, so also we're gonna go over to effects, motion, effects right. So effects. Yeah. So this is where effects is right here. Let's see where effects is. So let's uncheck that right here. Alright, so here's where effects is. So we want to go over there. And we want to go to blur. So we want to go to blur, and we want to basically add some blur to it. So we're going to go to Gaussian's blur. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to basically Gaussian's blur this bottom part. So we're going to Gaussian's blur this bottom part, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go to this right here, and I'm a Gaussian's blur this bottom part. And I know it's probably gonna take a lot of time, but this is the full method, y'all. So the stream is gonna stay up. You got the stream, so yeah, this is the full method that these coaches and gurus was trying to charge you for and charge you 3K for. I went and leaked it. Fuck them. I'm leaking shit. So yeah, so my way of leaking it is what I do. I do it for a living. I leak methods on my channel. Leak AI methods, AI growth ways, and yeah, all that shit. All that shit's up here, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go up to here. You know, so I read Ross. We read a post. Ross is a GOAT. Alright, so we're gonna scale out of this right here. Alright, so what I'll do is put this in the middle part. And yeah, we're gonna zoom this down a bit like that. Alright, so we're gonna now go over to here. You're gonna scale this up. So you see we have the blur. So we have the blur right here. The screen, the whole screen is blur like that. You see we have the blur. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is position this up a bit. Move this up a bit, position it up a bit, move this up a bit. Like that. Alright, so what I'm not gonna do is move it over a bit. Move it over a bit. Alright, so what I'm not gonna do is now basically come up to this, and I'm gonna move this to the bottom part like that. So I'm gonna move this to the bottom part like that, and yeah, so I'm gonna move it like that. Like I said, we're gonna let the Ross part play. Yeah.
So, there's been a lot said about, you know, Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening for Dirk, but we did see Dirk's multi-million-dollar. They said.
Alright, so we're gonna go through and we just wanna like up this audio a bit so like the viewers can hear it. So we're gonna go to
Statements he previously made. So the real question isn't
Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening for Dirk, but we did see Dirk's multi-million-dollar, they saying billion-dollar lawyers actually doing cross-examination. And I'm not going to lie to you, they were putting in a good shift. When Brian Steele was up there,
I should see what
He said he was dropping his kids off.
way too loud, so we gotta turn this down a bit because we don't want to hurt the viewers there.
He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight. Immediately flew off.
the jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted. And that's what makes this moment so important, because prosecutors are presenting Hester as someone who was...
So what we're gonna do is go through and we basically want to select like all this audio. So we're gonna basically select all this audio. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go over there and like I said, we're gonna select this right here. Yeah, let's go up to here and we basically gonna select all this. Alright, so yeah, fuck. Alright, so let's go over here. So let's basically get this. I also want to go to file save. And we're gonna move this over a bit. Yeah, we're gonna move this over a bit like that. Alright, so I'm gonna now hit this right here at this part. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna unlink all this part. Yeah, we wanna make sure you unlink it because that way we can now basically select all of it. So we wanna go through and we wanna manually make sure you unlink it. So you wanna manually go through and make sure you unlink it so that way you could just go through and select all of it without like both of these layers like being selected. So you wanna go through and unlink this. And I know it's gonna take too much time, but I apologize, guys. This is what we got. This is what you got to do if you're gonna make 1,000 YouTube automation long form videos. You have to do this every day. So it's the full course. You can apply this to any niche, So your topic idea matters a lot. All right. So yeah. So what you want to do? And I don't give a fuck how hard it. YouTube is going to be a hard game. Trimo Watts made over 1,000 videos. Was it easy? No, it's hard. He has a team helping him. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is go to this. I'm basically now going to go over to here. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just select this. I'm going to go to text. And we're gonna just delete this. We're going to retranscribe this. So we retranscribe it. And now what we're going to do, we're basically going to get all this text over. So I'm going to just hit this retranscribe shit. And I'm going to just retranscribe it. So yeah. So you want to make sure we want to go through and retranscribe it. So I'll go to create captions. Alright, no, fuck you. We're not doing that. Alright, we got to retranscribe it. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just go over. So to this text and just retranscribe it. Alright, so I'm going to select all this and I'm going to retranscribe it. And what I'm now going to do is wait for this to fully load. And it's basically going to come up with the subtitles. And then we're going to pick the font we want to pick. So right now, while that's doing that, all we're just going to do is now start to add in more clips. So we're going to start to add in more clips and finish this video out. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to go down to the Lil Durk federal indictment one right here, search. Alright, so you can see November, November 2024. But yeah. Alright, so we want to go to a picture of Lil Durk. So yeah, a picture of Lil Durk. This won't work right here as well. We just want to get some pictures of Lil Durk. Alright, so we want to add that like that. And like I said, that'll work right here. So we want to scale this like out a bit, not too much. Alright. Scale this out a bit, not too much, but yeah.
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
He got on a flight. Immediately flew off.
F Jam is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted. And that's what makes this moment so important, because prosecutor, whether the jury believes his
about, you know, Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening for Dirk, but we did see Dirk's multi-million-dollar, they saying billion-dollar lawyers actually doing cross-examination. I'm not going to lie to you, they were putting in a good shift. When Brian Steele was up there, he was clapping.
better known as Lul Pob, were at a Los Angeles gas station when they were attacked. Rondo survived. Federal prosecutors allege the attack was connected to retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von, who was a close friend and OTF affiliate of Lil Durk. Lil Durk has pleaded not guilty and
So we wanted to put up more clips. And like I said, if you could go through, you could like get flares and stuff. That way YouTube sees that you transformed it a bit. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how we could basically split this right here and like get some flares and stuff. Get some flares and shit, we could add this up, but yeah. So I'm gonna split this right here. And that way, so like I say, it helps to where transformation come in out, but YouTube's not expecting you to have hardcore editing. Like YouTube is now turning into a $1 billion platform. They have a lot of AI on the platform, but they want to see where you're actually bringing in value to, and it's not just slop. So if your story is great, they accept that. So they set the viewers' expectation of it. So what I'm gonna do is go to flare overlay. I'm gonna flare overlay, and I'm gonna basically get an overlay video, and we're basically gonna place it onto screen. So I'm gonna show you how we can place it on the screen. So yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just now basically go over to this. All right, so I'm gonna download this right here. This will work. All right, so I'm gonna go to free download. I'm gonna basically just drag this on the hair for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna basically go to here, and I'm gonna just go to. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to this, and I'm basically gonna go to. Let's see. All right, so let's go to here. Let's add in this. All right, so I'm gonna go over a bit, and I'm basically gonna go over there. So this is where we can see like edit on the screen. So yeah, so we're gonna make sure we put it on the screen, and yeah. All right, so we're gonna go through and put it on the screen. All right, so blender mode right here, screen, yeah, screen. So we want to put on screen. You can see that we now have it on screen. So yeah, all right, so this is what we want to have. So that way YouTube sees that you're transforming that bit, and you're not just going through and just adding images, and yeah. So you could do this, you could apply this, and this will work. So it will make things feel like way better, and plus you're getting the text, and then plus you're adding in. You want to make sure you're adding in more images each 5 seconds into the video, so that way it's transformation. But yeah, all right, so what we want to do is just come down. We want to go to we basically want to go over here, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just highlight this right here. I'm gonna just scale this out, and you can see we have it like this. So you see, so what I'm not gonna do is let it play.
He said he was dropping his kids off.
So we're
He got a call
turn
saying
up
he
a
gotta
bit
get on a
more,
flight.
of course, but yeah.
He got on a flight. Immediately flew off.
F Jam is now
Let's go back.
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight. Immediately flew off.
F Jam is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted. And that's what makes this moment so important, because prosecutors are presenting Hester as someone who was close to Durk and had firsthand.
So see right here, we got everything posted. All right, so what I'm not gonna do is just go ahead and get more clips. And like I said, we could restaurant pizzas. You can use clips of videos. You can go to YouTube, get a Lil Durk clips. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to see what we could get. So I'm gonna just go over there and I'm gonna try to find what we could get. If we can't get it, we're gonna just use images, of course. But yeah, so we're gonna use what we could get. But yeah, let's open the sort up right here. All right, so yeah, we can't get too much, but you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna use basically photos of Durk. Photos of Lil Durk. So photos of Lil Durk will work. But yeah, so we can do photos of Lil Durk's trial. We won't see too much because the prosecutors and shit and juries and shit, they don't want to show like show them in court right now for the privacy part of it. But yeah, because they got too much going on. But yeah, so we're just gonna try to get some photos of Durk. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, so make sure, like I said, make sure you're not putting fake claims in your videos. And as long as you have story pillars, when you go to do the script, AI is gonna pick from one of your story pillars that basically make the script and make sure the script lines with it. But yeah, and yeah, so story transformation pillars. All right, so I'm gonna go over to this, and I'm gonna basically save this right here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just drag this up right here. I'm basically gonna scale this up. So I'm gonna scale this up right here a little dirt. We're just gonna scale it up a little dirt. All right, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna just go to here and scale it up a little dirt. You see it scaled up right here, a little dirt.
He described traveling from San Diego toward Los Angeles and testified about people getting clothing and weapons before the shooting. He also described an earlier attempt to locate Rondo at a Los Angeles hotel.
All right, so, and I want to say before I continue with this right here. So if y'all didn't know, basically if y'all didn't know, Romero drops videos, but he, like he said, he couldn't show you the editing part of him actually going to do it because YouTube was going to flag his videos, of course. But my boy, shout out to my boy, he inspired me to come up here and do this actual rap video I'm doing. So yeah, so he shows he explains
an entire
things
week
way
to
better
create
than
one
I can
single
explain
video.
it, some
And I mean,
things, and
yeah,
can explain
I got
it
millions of
right on
views.
my end.
I mean,
Or
a
I've had
good
to
chunk of-
I actually edit it so that way you could have it in where you could, if you want to edit yourself or you get an editor, you could just have the editor watch my stream. So watch my stream, but yeah.
change, but was it worth it to know? So I stopped posting news, and I've made a post at parties in cultish company. Okay, this is interesting. So you're also going to find a Google Doc link that we need to know about this cost. The corp.
All right, so we use ChatGPT for the script. And yeah, you don't gotta use quality if you don't want to. You can use ChatGPT, of course, like the old days. All old channels that before quality came out was getting good fame from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is gonna always be the original source where we get our clips from. But yeah, so we're gonna add that right there. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna now just add that like that, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna basically just go to here. I'm gonna just basically go over to effects control, go to effects controls, and yeah. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna basically just drag this right here, drag this to the bottom part like that. Alright, so I'm also gonna go over to another clip. So let's see where this clip. No. So we could get we could basically add more of this right here. We can add more clips of dirt, but yeah. More clips of dirt, and yeah. We can also add some music videos if y'all want. So if y'all want to go to some music videos and cut them down in pieces, we can add that. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna probably add that part. Yeah. So we want to add this part a little Dirk. Add that, and we want to push this into a bit like that. Yeah. So I'm not gonna basically go back over to ChatGPT. You see, Lil Durk's defense rap lyrics expressions. Alright, so we're gonna go search. Alright, images. Alright, so let's see. So we want to basically get the. I know one of these videos. So one of these videos over here. So yeah. So one of these videos. Alright, so we can't get. We're gonna just get images. Images could work, but yeah, images could work, and yeah. Alright, so I'm not gonna go over here. I'm not gonna paste this. I'm basically gonna just use this whole image. Yeah, so we're gonna use this whole image, and then we're gonna scale it up. And yeah, we're gonna use this whole image like that. You see, when we transformation it, and then I'm gonna go through. And now for this part, right? Like I said, for this part, we're gonna leave this to the end. Now they stay to the end. They now get the final part. So they now get the final part, and we're now gonna basically go through, and we're gonna trim this down a bit. So I'm gonna show y'all where this part. This is where important part basically comes in at. So yeah, so you wanna go over here, and you wanna trim this down a bit like that. And this is where if yours stays, so they get, of course, they get rewarded for this part, right? So they get rewarded. They get the actual part of the dude speaking, like towards the hook part. But yeah, all right. So we go over here.
Still concealed, but he's for surely, without no doubt, the weed
And like I said, you don't need no hard editing. I talked to many YouTubers on Twitter. I talked to many YouTubers on Discord. They told me that they hit multiple millions of views without having hard editing. So the hard editing don't really matter. What you should focus on the most is the topic idea and a story and your story angle. Basically, your story of your script, picking from one of your pillars of it being different than all the other stories out on the internet. But yeah, so of course you want to fully and you want to do good topic validation. But yeah, all right. So you want to basically come over here.
Wherever he owns, because he owns a weed dispensary, they said.
Okay, and then allegedly Dooley Lowe was the person that he contacted?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna let that play right here and you see the spark, so we go ahead and watch
He
it.
said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight, immediately flew off.
F. Jam is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted. And that's what makes this moment so important, because prosecutors are presenting Hester as someone who was close to Dirk and had first-hand knowledge of the events surrounding the alleged 2022 attack in Los Angeles. But the defense is now digging into Hester's history, his cooperation with investigators, and statements he previously made. So the real question isn't whether OTF Jam testified against Lil Durk. We already know he did. The real question is whether the jury believes his
about, Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening for Dirk, but we did see Dirk's multi-million-dollar, they saying billion-dollar lawyers actually doing cross-examination. And I'm not going to lie to you, they were putting in a good shift. When Brian Steele was up there, he was clapping.
better known as Lul Pob, were at a Los Angeles gas station when they were attacked. Rondo survived. Lul Pob. Federal prosecutors allege the attack was connected to retaliation for the 2020 killing of King Von, who was a close friend and OTF affiliate of Lil Durk. Lil Durk has pleaded not guilty and disputes the government's case, so this isn't simply a case about whether somebody was shot. The government's case is about whether prosecutors can prove that Durk was involved in an alleged murder-for-hire conspiracy, and whether the evidence meets the beyond a reasonable doubt standard. And this is where OTF Jam becomes important. Hester testified that he had known Durk since they were young. He also described Durk helping him financially while he was...
Alright, so...
That same relationship gives the defense something to attack. Because Brian Steele, Durk's attorney, can ask the jury a very simple question. Why should you believe everything this witness...
Alright, so... Yeah, alright, so actually right here, so the thing is fully made. Alright, so if like I said, the thing is just trying to get these clips. That could be the hard part. But if you can't get the clips, like I said, you could use images or use video clips or even go back to videos. So I want to say that basically Caleb Bucks owns Rap Have. If y'all didn't know, Rap Have basically didn't blow up from crazy editing. So he hit. Let me show y'all Rap Have. So Rap Have hit 300K subscribers. So you see what Caleb Bucks. Who does YouTube automation? You see, so if we go to this right here,
don't just take classes, images and, take charge.
Images
Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Let me show Rap Have. So Rap Have. Caleb Bucks owns this. He's in the YouTube automation space. He's been doing YouTube automation for since 2018, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so if y'all see this right here,
Lil Durk, aka the voice of Chicago streets. Once on fleek, standing on top of the world, defying the odds and escaping a life that consumes so many gangsters. He wasn't just a survivor of Chicago's notorious South Side, he became a beacon of hope.
So you see right here, it's images and videos, images and videos, images and videos, images and videos. So yeah, so what matters the most is the script. Like I said, what matters the most is the script. The script is what the viewers are hearing. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is basically try to add some go. Like I said, we could try to add some go to it if we could. And a VR Go will work for some of these clips, but yeah. So a VR Go will basically work for some of these clips, but yeah. So what you could also do is go back and just add some VR Go to makes it way better. But yeah, I'm gonna go to effects. I'm just gonna go to VR Go. I'm gonna add some a bit. So like I said, this makes it way better. It makes it pop out a bit. So that way YouTube can see that you transformation it, like transformat it a bit. So and YouTube knows that these niches don't require hard editing. What viewers come for is the story. So what they come for is the story. They come about the story. They don't come there to like play and shit. They want to know what's happening. They come there for a story. And yeah. So yeah. All right. So let's let this play.
He said he was dropping his kids off. He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight. Immediately flew off.
F Jam is now giving a jury his account of what he says happened around the alleged plot targeting Quando Rondo, while Lil Durk's defense is fighting to convince that same jury that Hester's story shouldn't be trusted.
Alright, so you can see transcribe. So we're gonna wait for this to fully transcribe. And yeah. It's probably gonna take some time, but we could just wait for it a bit and yeah. Alright, so while I was doing that chat, I basically wanted to tell that to that rap have over here. So he blew up the channel, no hard editing, no hard effort real. What matters the most, like I said, your story. The story matters. The viewers don't come there for it. They come there for the story. To find out the story. So you can see we got this one right here.
This is why Lil Durk is banned from O-Block. O-Block money had not come in. So, you see, Lil Durk already had a silent beef with responded negatively to the post, as expected, and threatened to break Capo's jaw if he continued to talk smack about him. To make light of the situation, he's not directly from the neighborhood.
These are like Premiere Pro visuals
He doesn't like
or
on.
Those are like these overlays from other sites. So yeah, and bottle lands, but yeah. So you don't need those, chat, but yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this to fully transcribe, and also if you don't want to transcribe this, you can also just come up to here, export. But export, and then you'll come in here, and then how we're gonna export this is we're gonna basically go to videos, and then what you're gonna do is we're gonna basically select this. And we're gonna basically select where we want it at on our desktop. So let's say we want it like over here. We're gonna do at MP4, of course, at video MP4. I'm gonna just do save, and then what's gonna do is now I'm gonna save it to my PC. So you see, it's 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's now gonna export to our PC. So I'm gonna show you how we can export a version, and then how we can basically transcribe it with the text. So I'm gonna wait for the text to sit over here and load. It's probably gonna take some time, but now I'm showing you how to basically transcribe it. So we wait for this to fully finish, and then I can show you how to basically, if y'all want to get it posted on YouTube without having text on it. But yeah, that works well too. But yeah, so the channel we're gonna be using today is called Rap Verse TV. And like I said, there's another facing channel that just got started. These are all AI generated thumbnails right here. So yeah, so it's crazy that the guy posted his feet, and you see right here, more August 16th. So you can see the date. He already started this about a week ago. Last week he started this channel. So there's still demand in this niche. So yeah, so it just depend on your like I said, topic ideas is what matters the most. Your topic ideas you choose. So if your idea is not good, bro, YouTube knows not to send your video out. So also, what I'm now gonna do is show you how to thumbnail part. So I'm gonna go over here. Alright, so let's say if you don't want to use Photoshop, if you don't have Photoshop, you can use ChatGPT for thumbnail. So I'm gonna basically show you how we can use ChatGPT to thumbnail. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically go to here. I'm gonna just use this reference right here. So I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT, and we're gonna use the same style. So this same style has been working a lot. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna use the same style. We're gonna basically paste this right here. All right. So what we want to do is basically go to the title. So I'm gonna show you how we could make a thumbnail in the same as direct style. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna have it. We'll just go to here, and we could just basically go back to ChatGPT and just paste this right here. All right. So what I'm gonna have it do now is make us a prompt for. So yeah. So you could go ahead and make me a prompt for ChatGPT for the thumbnail. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and do is make us a prompt for the thumbnail. So we're just gonna basically copy this right here prompt. So you see that it has OTF jam. So it also has OTF jam that needs to be on the thumbnail. So this is like the idea that for the thumbnail. So what I'm gonna do is just copy and paste this over to this chat right here. I'm gonna basically paste this along with the title. And I'm gonna basically talk to it and tell it to keep the same style. All right, so I want you to make me a thumbnail with the same style of this reference one. This is the idea that I want you to put. So I want you to keep the same style, but make the thumbnail neat like the slideshows. But yeah. All right. So what it's gonna do is go ahead and now attempt to create this thumbnail. So you see breaking news. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to use this over. This one should work right here. ChatGPT. Yeah, it should work. I'm gonna select all delete. I'm gonna hit this, and now what it's gonna do is go ahead and create the thumbnail. So you see creating the image, it's gonna create the thumbnail. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you how we can also. So if AI fucks up, we could basically use ChatGPT. Photoshop to fix it up a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for it to do its thing in here. It's gonna say sketching it out. So we're gonna wait for it to do its thing in here. Alright, wait for it to do its thing, and yeah. Alright, so I want to say something too that ChatGPT might feel complicated a bit. What you could do, if you can't understand some of these things that ChatGPT is basically saying, all you will basically do is come over here and tell it to better. So I know sometimes it could get caught. You just tell it, better explain it. Better explain it, beginner friendly, and it's gonna try its best to better explain to you what it means, beginner friendly. But yeah, so some things ChatGPT says, some things it could be hard sometimes, but when you tell it better explain it, it's gonna better explain to you of what it means, so beginner friendly. But yeah. Alright, so you can see this right here. So you can see, so OTF Jam, you see Lil Durk, so testifies right here. So you see, so I'm gonna have it go through and just remove this girl, of course. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep the same style, remove the girl. Alright, so keep the same style and remove that girl like in that box and replace that with replace that with OTF Jam or something. So I like the same style, keep the same style. So you can see that AI went through and it made us this full thumbnail that you probably would have took it down like probably would charge you $20 or a lot of dollars to make a thumbnail like this. So AI went through and it made it good, and it used the picture of Lil Durk, so it's good at this. So what I'm gonna do is now have it remove that, and it's just gonna replace it like with OTF Jam. So OTF Jam, and yeah. So you see testifies right here. So you see we have this dude right here, and let's see who this dude is basically. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to the here. So you see prompt. So create a clickable right here. So Lil Durk should be serious right here. So you see, so Lil Durk on one side, OTF Jam, Casey Hester, and the witness right here, and the other one in the federal courtroom. So yeah, so that's about the whole style of the AI. So AI is really good at like pumping out the style what the thumbnail should be. So yeah, so you can see if we go to here, you can see basically right. So you see this is considered OTF Jam. So we're gonna go to Google, and I'm basically gonna have it like replace that with OTF Jam. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to OTF Jam. OTF Jam. So yeah, OTF Jam. So OTF Jam. Alright, so let's consider OTF Jam right here, right? Alright, so I'm gonna basically just go through and paste this right here. Alright, so this is OTF Jam. Put him on the thumbnail. So you see, it's going to go ahead and create this another version. And it's going to go ahead and add him to the thumbnail. So you see, we got an image from Google of OTF Jam. And it's going to go ahead and basically put him on the thumbnail. So yeah, so it's going to put him on the thumbnail. And you see that we made this thumbnail with Terry T. So if you don't want to use Photoshop, like I said, it's cool. It's fine. So yeah, so you see OTF Jam testifies and arrow right here. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is wait for this to do its thing. And like I said, it's way better than y'all from the back course. I'm giving y'all this all out for free. I don't want no money. Keep it, but yeah. Alright, so you see OTF Jam right here. So you see we have a picture of OTF Jam. We have OTF Jam. We have testifies right here, Lil Durk. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and save this. So I'm gonna save this. This is what we're gonna basically use. Alright, so like I said, if this can't load, we're not gonna wait for this. We're gonna go ahead and get this post on YouTube. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is go to upload. And I'm basically going to get a .mp4 for the file name. So what? To rename the file name. So we upload the file. So they'll make sure that we go in ranking. So yeah. So I'm going to just go over here. And like I said, I love writing YouTube scripts. I love coming up here to do this. Alright, so let me scroll up real quick. Yeah, so like I said, I have no problem with me doing these videos for y'all. These videos are going to stay up, stream and stand up forever. So yeah, once the stream is in, it's in it, and yeah. Alright, so I'm going to now just open this up in a new tab. And I'm going to basically get y'all a .mp4 for the file name. So yeah. Alright, so you could give me a .mp4 to rename the Premiere Pro edit file name. So we're going to send this. You can see that we now have this witness right here. So we're going to go to copy, and we're just going to now go over to open this folder up. Of course, that is saved on our desktop. Go to videos. You can see that I basically saved in videos right here. So I believe it's saved over here. Let's see, videos. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so what I'm now going to do is basically rename this 11 Labs and just put that like that. Alright, so it's now saved on our desktop, so let's go ahead and watch it. Let's go ahead and watch it and see it.
He said he was dropping his kids off.
But there's a problem for his own that he had known Durk since they were young. He also described Durk helping him financially while he was incarcerated.
Prosecutor witness number 4 is going to be...
He's still concealed. Yeah, he's still concealed, but he's for surely, without no doubt.
And like I said, you want to keep your layers keep the file name. So in case you get hit with reuse content, you could basically go and pill video and explain to YouTube that you went through and you wrote the script, you did research, you could show your screen. But yeah. So like I said, this isn't a guarantee that will work, but it works most of the time. So, and I have a pill video on my channel for y'all. But yeah. All right, so guys, I went through and I'm leaking this method. I don't want no money. Don't pay me shit. That's cool. Tell YouTube to remonetize my main channel back, because guess what? I'm going to keep leaking these methods. I can't be fucked with it, and I'm going to keep dropping shit. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake. I don't get no fucks no more. So these are my methods I made. I'm dropping all my shit. I'm leaking this shit. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is grow up. I'm gonna now come to this, and we're gonna be a search. So I'm now gonna go to here, and I'm also basically gonna go up to here. I'm gonna basically go to this, and I'm now gonna basically I'm gonna have it just send a full link. So instead of I'm gonna just have it replaced with the full links. But yeah, so we wanna go through, and we just wanna hit enter, and we wanna yo. Alright, so we're going to go through, paste the description, and also what I'm going to have it do is send me the full source links. Alright, so send me the full source links right here. Instead of sending me the links to click, I need the full fucking source links. The full full URLs of these links. So I'm going to just hit this right here, and I'm going to say send me the full source links, the full URLs. Sometimes AI makes mistakes, and we need the full links. That way we place them in the description part. So easy searching websites. So we're going to paste this full links in the description. Like I said, this method is still staying up. I'm not removing shit. So yeah. So thanks to YouTube for even allowing me to do it. Hopefully they could go through and review my main channel again to see that I'm not going against guidelines and remonetize me. Because I work hard and I make these methods literally from scratch. I don't see no gurus up here doing this shit, bro. All they just doing is yapping and doing all that bullshit. Them methods is fugazi over there, bro. They post fugazi ass shit. They don't get a real shit. I noticed that shit. They don't give the real shit like I do. They post fugazi ass shit. Fake shit. Alright, yeah, so let's go to here. And I'm going to just say send me a few links. So I'm going to basically just say so all these links cannot fit in the description. Send me a few. Send me a few that I could put. So if you don't think all of them could fit, we could just put a few. So we want to put a few like the source link. So we could just put a few like that, and yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to go through and do is just put this right here. So yeah, so alright, so I'm going to go to source right here. I'm going to just copy this as well. And being that we paste this helps with the trust score of our channel, so that way we could get pushed out. So YouTube could read it and see proof that this actual real sources is not fake. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is scroll down, and I'm basically gonna go. I'm just gonna delete this right. I'm gonna delete this. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so we want to go through and just do that right here. Alright, so yeah, so I'm gonna just go through and make sure this full description done. And yeah, so you see right here, the one that's right here, trial. Alright, so we want to scroll down, and we want to just take out like this dot. Take out this dot, but yeah, remove that dot. Alright, so you see right here, so we see for the thumbnail part, we're basically going to go back to this part over here. And yeah, like I said, I don't care about the money. I don't care about YouTube. Need to remonetize my main channel. I work hard on this bitch leaking. But yeah, so, and this is what I do for a living. So yeah. Alright, so you can see right here we have this thumbnail OTF jam testifies right here. So you see if we scroll down, no it's not made for kids. So more. So you can see, so yes, because we use the 11 labs of course, so you want to make sure that's checked, because if you don't, YouTube could penalize you. So like Ramiro said in the video, YouTube could penalize you if you don't get that checked and you're using AI voice. So now that we have this, so what we want to do is now, you see that now we have thumbnail, so we're going to go to no it's not made for kids. Also want to go to show more. Yes, we want to put that yes. Alright, so for this part right here is where real part coming at. So what we want to do is now come in. So what category should I put? What category should I post this video on? So entertainment is what we posted on. So for Lil Durk long form video categories entertainment. So you see Lil Durk's trial updates, Corona Stores entertainment, right? So you see your rap verse category strategy for videos like this is entertainment. But yeah, entertainment based because it's like entertainment. But yeah, so entertainment right here. All right, so what I want to do is now basically come over and for the end card, I'm gonna basically show you how I already have videos posted. So if y'all have videos posted, I'm gonna show you how to do an end card. So you're gonna put this like towards the end part for the end card, and then you basically want to go there, save this, and then what I'm gonna show you how to do is basically do the end screen shit. So end screen shit. So yeah, so what you want to do is come over to here, and YouTube's gonna automatically select the end screen for us. So it's gonna automatically select it over here for us. So we want to basically just hit this right here, and you want to like move this over a bit. So we're gonna now move this over, trim this over a bit like that, trim it over a bit like that. And it's going to be the end screen. So yeah, it's going to be end screen. And like I said, it's going to automatically select it for which one fits, which one is great. So we can also always go back and like minimize, like make this a little bit smaller like that. And I'll save it. And you can see it's towards the end part. And then what we can now do is go to this public. We don't want to premiere it because when you're a new channel, don't premiere it. Don't do it. All right, so we now want to save it, and it's now posted on the YouTube. All right, so the best way to actually grow is waking up every day, staying consistent, posting at least 2 long form videos a day, and then doing this for 30 days straight, and you're gonna consistently see our growth coming in. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all cheat sheet, man. I'm gonna show you that we ranked. So I did this all live on stream, and the stream is stand up. So I'm probably gonna rewatch this too, and yeah. So I'm now gonna go to search. You can see now I'm gonna search it, and you can see that our videos more like it's publishing. You see where we in search. So you see 0, 20 seconds. You see that we post it.
He said he was dropping his kids off.
See how we post it?
He got a call saying he got to get on a flight. He got on a flight, immediately flew off.
F Jam is now giving who was killed.
And that's the battle happening inside that courtroom right now. As the
Alright, so we want to go through and give Chapman Ross credit. Like I said, that works too. So credit to Chapman Ross. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna go through and give him credit. So I'm gonna go scroll down and we're gonna do credit to Chapman Ross. Credit to. I'm gonna just type it credit. I'm gonna say at Trap More Ross. Cause he's the one who came up with the source. So always when you use people's clips, make sure you give them credit. Trap More Ross for sources. Alright, so you want to save this and make sure you give Trap More Ross credit. And yeah, so we see we have him credit. So now that we post it, we're first place. So yeah, so you see when we have reach, we want to. Alright, so what you want to do is win a game. So alright, so I'm gonna basically tell you the whole cheat sheet of what you need to know when you do this. Alright, so for long form, I need you to basically tell me so the phases. So from 1 to 30 days, from the first day I post all the way up until 30 days, 30 days, all the way up until 4 months. Tell me each phase my video goes to. So I have 0 impressions from the start, low views, and tell me so each my views go on what CTR and AVD we should go for an APV to know that my niche is working. And yeah, so like tell me now the metrics. So it's gonna basically now give me a checklist for y'all. I'm gonna say APV, so APV, and yeah, APV and CTR. All right, so I'm gonna go to this right here. So what's now gonna do is so us the long form stuff. So the framework. So you see, so the phase 1, so 0 to 3 days. That's the cold start right here. So initial audience testing. So you see, so typical impressions of 500 to 2K. CTR range 6 to 10%, what you want to go for, and then AVD 40 to 50%. Clicks is strongly retention right here. So initial test 7 days right here. So expands to adjustments right here. So 1K to 5K impressions. So when you start gaining 1K to 5K impressions, that means that your channel is working, and yeah, so your trust is working. You don't got to get a new channel. So yeah, you want to give videos at least 1 to 5 days, and you want to see 1K to 5K impressions. But yeah, so you see reach. This one gained at least an 8% CTR and the thumbnail impressions right. So you see, so you want to be gaining 1K. So you see 8% CTR, and we see 41 views, and you can see 40 average percentage views. So this is what you're going to be going for, and then 1 minute AVD. So yeah, so you want to be going for the AVD of the video. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you for the whole length. So the length I'll be telling you how to do is use 6 to 10 minute lengths. You see 5 to 7%, and then 800 impressions, thumbnail impressions. So yeah, YouTube been going through update. They've been getting ready for next year, so they haven't been playing no games. So yeah, so like I said, the ones who actually do this method will be the ones who actually get monetized. And yeah, all right. So go ahead and now tell me basically tell me so tell me of the AVD I need to be shooting for, and then the average percentage view, and then also I need to know for the AVD. So AVD from 6 to 10-minute lengths, 11-minute lengths of what I need to be aiming for. Average view duration. Average view duration. But yeah. Sorry for that, chat, but yeah. All right, so you see right here, minimum set 2 minutes to 2 minutes. You see 6 minutes right here, so 2 minutes and 45, and then excellent right here. So how many views is expected? We go to here. So how many views is this expected for? If we get that that AVD, and yeah. So how many views are we expecting to get, and what will the views look like? And yeah, so what will the views look like in our CTR and our average percentage view? And yeah, so we want to go for the first 30 seconds at the 30 hash mark. How many seconds do we want the views to stay right there? So how many seconds do we need them to stay? And yeah, you see 75 plus, and then tell me how much views are expected, and what AVD should we avoid in APV, so we should avoid in CTR. So we want to avoid a 3 minute 3% right here, and we want to go for at least 8 to 10%, and then APV is under minus 25%, 25 to 35%, 40 to 45%, and then the 30 seconds right here is the 55%, 55 to 65%. AVD is 1 minute right here, and then we want to avoid this. We want to go for is okay. Is this so you want to go for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes to 45 seconds? So the way to do it is having the hook type using the channel DNA details that I basically told you. So if we scroll down, you see CTR scenario where we want to go for healthy, 65%, and then APV 42%, average 3 miles 73%, AVD 4 minute and 30 second on a 10-minute video. So that'll be great. But what you want to avoid is if we go up there. So bad packaging means it means the problem with thumbnail and title of thumbnail. So people, yeah. So and you can also basically go through and make me a prompt. So after 24 to 40 hours, I bring you the analytics. And you can let me know if I should keep fix the text on the thumbnail and fix the title, fix the hook for the packaging, or was the topic idea that did it. But yeah. All right. So that's what this prompt is going to do. And guys, this prompt is going to help you where you stop the guessing, and yeah. So, alright, so guys, after 24 to 40 hours, what you're going to basically do is come over there. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to basically do is now, you're going to basically come to this prompt. You're going to copy this up to here. You're going to paste this. Alright, so what you're going to do is also come over to your analytics. And you're going to basically give it a screenshot. So like this, let's say this one right here. And what you're going to do is, after 24 to 40 hours pass, you're going to basically come over here. You're going to paste a screenshot. And it's going to basically let you know of what did bad on your channel and how you can fix it. But yeah, so you're going to basically go up to here. You're just basically going to copy this and now paste this right here. Paste these details. And then you're going to come to the reach. And you're going to basically come here and then paste it. So that way, AI can scan through it. So I'm going to just go there and show you how to use it. So you see right here. So yes, exactly. So CTR is 5% healthy. So APV 40% healthy. So 1 minute to 2 minute AVD on 40% healthy. So you see, I press the A on it, the big elimination right search. So browse 20%, suggested 1.5%, subscribers 50% plus. So you see we scroll down. So then I'll possibly determine if the topic itself needs to be is weak. So the packaging, the hook. So yeah. So it's just keep, don't touch, watch, and yeah. So let's test it out. For this video, what we do, tell me, select if we keep, watch, fix, packaging, fix hook, and context, topic, problem. Let me know for this, like this one I just sent you. Let's test it out. Alright, so you see right here, so we'll go this right here. So yes, so you see verdict for this video, topic, problem. So topic saying not just the packaging problem, not primarily the hook problem, not a retention problem. So we scroll down. So you see, so we go this right here. So metrics right here, 5.7% healthy, so 40% healthy, AVD healthy. So the impressions right here very low. So search traffic right here, people are searching. Browse right here. So you see, topic problem meaning if we scroll up. So here's the biggest clue, right? So you've got 800 impressions with a 5.7% CTR. That's roughly 51 engaged views from the impression right here. So you see, so people were clicking right here, but yeah. So we scroll down. This is why I'm not selecting fixed packaging right here. So yeah, so it's gonna basically tell us of what we fix. So when you say fixed packaging, fix like topic. So what are we fixing like for the topic? So are we fixing the title? Oh, we're staying inside of all of our pillars, right? So what do we like Smoothie doing? So here's what we do. So when we say packaging problem, so I mean Google's gonna tell you this. So topic problem is packaging problem means the topic is worth making. Put the title, the thumbnail didn't match enough for the people to click. So you see we scroll down, so we scroll up, so you see narrow topic returning colons X. Broader topic right angle right here. So even way stronger position right witness. Oh yeah, so you see right here YSL, but yeah, so we scroll down. So you can see so fixed packaging change, title, thumbnail right here. But yeah, so like I said, we're not saying this topic didn't work. So yeah, so it's gonna basically tell us of what we need to fix it, yeah. Alright, so you could basically like give me a plan for this and then give me beginner tips so I could use this over and over again. So after 24 to 40 hours, where I could basically bring you the screenshot of my analytics and the title and then the data, and you can let me know, like, and I could bring you like channel DNA details. You can let me know what pillar we stick to, and if we need to like fix like the better thumbnail text packaging, because I can still use the same template, or fix like the title, the angle part. But yeah. Alright, so you want to give at least 10 or 30 videos in here. Alright, so rap verse right here, Danos. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go over. I'm going to make a whole folder for rap verse. So I'm going to make a whole new folder for rap verse. And yeah, I'm going to duplicate this a bit. I'm going to go to rap verse. And I'm going to just make a folder for rap verse where we could place all this data. That way y'all can remember it. But yeah, so like I said, this stream is ending. And I hope y'all enjoyed this session. Like I said, YouTube isn't paying me for none of this. I'm nice enough for me to still come up here and give you that. But yeah, so like I said, most crews charge 3,000, 3K for this. I'm giving this out for free. So yeah, so I'm not charging you no money. I don't want the money, keep it. But yeah, so like I said, but yeah, keep it. Alright, so I'm gonna go to paste this. I'm gonna also just paste this as well. And I'm gonna also basically now paste all these ChatGPT chats over here as well. So if we wanted to go back, we could rewatch the ChatGPT chat. So what I'm gonna do is now go to here. I'm gonna basically paste this as well. So I'm not gonna basically, so this right here is the diagnose of when after 24 40 hours, you basically come back to this prompt and you use the diagnose prompt. So it's gonna help you diagnose your channel to let you know what you did wrong. So if it was the topic problem, or like the angle, or basically like the title or the thumbnail. So yeah, so the text you could fix on, but you're never supposed to change your thumbnail template. Never supposed to change that. So yeah, so a template is, alright, so number one rule is we're never supposed to change our thumbnail template. What we said better is we were putting on a thumbnail, right? That's the number one rule. So template keep, visuals keep. So thumbnail text improve, image right here improve necessary, text to image relationship improve. So like the characters you're putting in, you want to include like Lil Durk or whatever characters you're using. You want to make sure you're improving that. But yeah, so we're improving that text. So that's the rule number one. You never change the template. You use the same template over, and the template will work. What matters the most is your topic and your angle, and then your hook, and also your text you're putting on the thumbnail. For curiosity, for them to click it. But yeah, but like I said, y'all gonna learn much more. The more you practice and the more you stay consistent. And also, let me also show a little Chico. I know Gru's are gonna get mad at me for doing this. I don't care about it. So let me show a little Chico. So you can also give me like a Chico, basically thumbnail text pillars. So of the text we put on our thumbnails and the text we avoid. So the text we need to put on our thumbnails is gonna like curiosity driven, where it'll get the click. It'll get the click, and it's like gonna help us to where we stop guessing of the text we put on our thumbnail. So this will work for any topic, any title we do. So you see title work, title what, thumbnail. So this right here is pillars of what we put. So he talked, she spoke, he finally said this. So these are pillars of what we put for the text on the thumbnail. So just happened. It's gonna help. So you see Lil Durk Shroud, Lil Durk Spies right here, OTF Jam. So it basically we have this cheat sheet where we avoid of the text of, so that way we know for like more curiosity driven, so we can get more views. So this will help a lot. But yeah, so it's like these are called thumbnail text pillars. Thumbnail text pillars. So we can just paste this here. Alright, so I'm also gonna go through, and I'm basically just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna basically just copy this as well and just paste this, and yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see you on the next video, yo. And like I said, the video is now ending the stream. I know, and like I said, shout out to Ross, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube for even letting me come up here and do the stream. I appreciate them not flagging me and not taking the stream down. Like I said, I work hard. I try my best up here. So yeah. So like I said, the method's posted. And like I say, if y'all keep going with it, bro, you're gonna be making big money from long form. So I'm not gonna say it's not a get rich scheme. You do gotta put in work, and make sure you are using one ChatGPT photo per channel. So yeah. So it makes it like where you're mental. But yeah, like I said, long form will be 8,000 watch hours next year. So you can use this method for long form to grow. You can use it to help you out down the road. So yeah, so 8,000 watch hours to get monetized, and right now it's 4,000 watch hours. But you got 4 months until February 1st. But like I said, everything can always change. And yeah, so you can see. So what you want to do is make sure you put projects only right here, and yeah. So I don't care about you posting too much methods. I mean, YouTube is coming out with new updates. I'm leaking it. It's finale. Years by the end, I'm about to really leak everything. So yeah, I don't get no fucks. These streams are about to get crazier and crazier, man. But yeah. But like I said, this stream is going to long form. I gotta wait. I probably gotta wait when this stream ends and put in long form to post it. But yeah. So this stream is a long stream. Like I said, guys, if you guys basically post every day and you stay consistent, you see 3 views, and you post consistently, bro, you're gonna be up there. But yeah. So if we go to here and we open this up,
dropping his kids off.
you can see the comment, newest comment. You can see, so yeah. So you can see right here, so yeah. So
Got a call saying you got to give them.
But the jury believes his
about Dirk being cooked and really negative things happening.
shout out to my boy Ross. Ross this thing, bro. Ross. All much respect to you, Ross. I don't care about how much hate you get, bro. You come up here on YouTube, you do your thing every day, bro. You'll go. You will always be go. Don't let people disrespect you, bro. Don't let people disrespect you who you is. You a man in the go. So let me see another channel, Ross. Ross can always be that go. Ross, I seen him disrespecting at the cross. Don't let that shit get to you, bro. You the go. You made over close. You see how many views you made, Ross? You can't let nobody fucking overplay you, Ross. You can always be that go, Ross. You feel me? 1.3K videos, and yeah, Ross can always be that go. I look up to Ross, and yeah, Ross keeps us up to date with a lot of videos. Like he's the reason why I wanna. I hate for the fact that I'm black and I wish I was fully white, like him. But yeah, I'm not in a relationship. But yeah, I'm thankful for my family, thankful for my mom and dad. But yeah, like he inspired me a lot. I wish I was like more like transparent, more like my talking ability was more great like Ross. You feel me? I wish I was a fully whitey, but he goes up on YouTube, he does his full thing. But yeah. So you see right here 272 videos. So yeah, and you see right here he has this channel as well. So Ross 1.3K videos. Ross goes up every day when he's every day posting videos. He don't stream, but yeah, you can just give it to him, bro. He's consistent. The most consistent one probably in the space right now that posts on multiple channels up here every day working hard. So yeah. So like I said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, bro, I'm gonna also go through and since I stayed through the full end of this, I'm gonna give you my prompt that I use for ChatGPT. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and share to you out of chat so that way you can access it. So yeah. So if you made this far in the course, but like I said, the gurus in the space What you want to learn from is Ramiro.
Format.
Ramiro inspired me to come up here and do this video. I seen this video up here. I was watching it before I went live.
This is what happened when how you know about the situation. All the possible research that could have been done, that you could have done manually, is all here. So change it however you want. So cool. After the voiceover.
Alright, so. But yeah, so you go through this, and if you watch some other streams, I'll show you how to transcribe it. But yeah, this one where I didn't put no text up on the screen.
I'm actually gonna.
But yeah, so like I said, this is a full method. Like I said, if you really want to get far, let me actually pull up a channel and show y'all. So let me pull up a channel real quick, another rap channel and show y'all. But there's other rap channels where I've seen. Let me show y'all real quick. It's called Rap Dynasty. So Rap Dynasty, whoever this Rap Dynasty channel is, I'm about to pull it up. So Rap Dynasty. So Rap Dynasty has made, so I'm going to show you how much this channel has made. So how much you can make with this niche alone. And yeah, so you see right here, 9 million views, 258 videos. You see 28,000 subscribers, January 2022. So you see oldest right here. He started 9 months ago. So you see most popular, 400,000 views. I'm going to show you how much movie this channel basically made. So we're now going to go to view stacks, is where it get crazy and crazier at. So yeah, so the stream is about, the video stream is about to end. And I'm posting this video in the long form, but yeah, I'm gonna show you how much Rap Dynasty basically made and how much this method could basically make it out of just leak. So yeah, so if we go to Rap Dynasty right here. Alright, so you can see videos. You can see 9 million views, how much he made. So, and I believe that he made at least more than like 10K bands from this channel, $10K dollars. So if we go to most popular from this 400,000 view video right here in entertainment, it made him at least, let's see. So, yeah, so let me show you how much he made. Man, yeah. So how much he made, and yeah. So if you're staying consistent, that's how much you can make too. So don't think that, oh, just because, no, I just leaked you the whole method. I leaked you all my ChatGPT chats where you could go through and see it. You go through and read it, and anything you don't, anything you can understand, to please explain this better in beginner-friendly video, and beginner-friendly for a beginner-friendly person. So explain to you for beginner-friendly. So anything you can understand on ChatGPT. So I know it's getting complicated. Tell the please better explain this for beginner friendly because I'm new to this. I don't really know what this word means, and it'll explain to you. So yeah, the ones who stay through, this is how much you're gonna be making. So we can see how much he made directly, how much his RPM is for this niche. So yeah, so how much is my RPM for my niche? So how much for my RPM of my niche? And yeah, so let's do it. So what I'm gonna do is go to this. It's going to now tell me how much the RPM is for my niche, and yeah, so it's going to use this right RPM. But yeah, so you can use NextLab and check using NextLab, but the RPM for this niche will be, so we scroll down, so you can see right, so 10,000 views. So what the RPM of this right here? So yeah, so let's see. So if we go over, see, I don't have NextLab, so yeah, I won't be able to probably see this RPM, but I won't probably be able to see this yet because I need NextLab Pro. I don't have NextLab, so yeah, NextLab is very expensive. I don't have it at all, so yeah, I'm gonna find more tools out. But let's try with the MCP. Our best bet is the MCP. All right, so. Back explain to me, what's the RPM for this channel? RPM for this channel of this niche. And you notice the patterns? What I like to try to look for the most is the patterns. The images, the characters change and the angles. But what we're looking for the most is the patterns. YouTube is, like I said, YouTube is a pattern games. The story changes though. So patterns is what we focus on the most. Patterns. All right. So you see right here. So for this revenue per milli. So rap news, gossip. So Anise is $10 RPM, I believe. So niche category RPM right here. So this channel long form RPM 8.556. Short form is 0.4%. So for this right here, so you see 100,000 views right here. He makes 800. So yeah, so I'm also will just go over. So we're gonna correct this real quick. We're gonna correct this, and we're smoothly gonna go to here, go to most popular. And we don't need to do shorts. We're not doing no shorts. So we're gonna just correct it real quick with this, and this way it's gonna basically fix it. So here's how much he made with this. So you could probably correct the RPM. You could probably see it better right here. So what we're just gonna do is try to correct it right here, and it can see it better right here. So you can see. So we can basically give it this. It's just this change. So you see right. So 400,000 views. Length 16 minutes. Estimate RPM 12 to 20 minute right here. So you see. So we scroll down. You see. So RPM single rate right here. $8, and then for per 1 million views, $800, and then so channel baseline right here, 8,000 right here. So strong video right here, 10,000, and then this is the estimate rap. So yeah, so what I will use for rap verse is so playing it right here, yeah. All right, so what is my rap verse RPM? What will my RPM be? So for US 12 to 8 minute, 6 to 8 minute, and then 10-minute videos you want to do is what you want to do, chat. But yeah. So I don't have next lab to really add in bad, but most schools do. They go out their way to bad, but here's the amount of money we'll probably be paid. I believe this RPM is like around a $6 to $8 RPM, I believe. So yeah. So that's like. So I believe that's an RPM is like $6 to $8 RPM, I believe. But yeah, or it could be less. So yeah. So how many views? Like how many views if we get? How much money is we making from that one video right there? So yeah, you're right. So from 100K views right here is 1,000 2K, and then 200,000 views 2K to 3K, and then 500,000 is 5K to 6K, and then 1 million views 10K to 12K, 5 million plus 50K to 60K. So long form pays you a bit more, but yeah. All right, so the RPM is probably around 6 to 8 minute RPM, $6 to $8 RPM. So how much per 1,000 views? Like tell me each views how much dollars that is. So you see right here views $6 to $8 RPM. So we scroll down. So we see right here. So at $6 RPM right here. So every 1,000 views $6. Every 10,000 views plus $60. Every 100,000 views $600 at $8 RPM. Every 1,000 views $8 right here. So every 10,000 views $80. Every 100,000 views $800. So yeah. So long form pays you a bit more. The full long form method's posted. I know the Grooves is finna have a fucking. They're gonna be so mad that I leaked this method, but hey, it's out there. It's out there, bro. And yeah, like I said, never let nobody hold your dreams back. They can't hold you back from success. I want to say, and I'm gonna keep flexing these numbers. They can't hold you back when you do these views, bro. You feel me? So they can't hold you back from success. One thing they can't do is hold you back from you making it. You making it forward. They can't hold back the numbers. They can't hold back shit. When the numbers goes up, the numbers skies up. It goes. YouTube pushes it. So once that video flies up, that video flies right up. So that's one thing you can't hold back. You can't hold back from a video going viral. So there's one thing you can't hold back. But if the channel gets banned and the channel will stop growing, of course. But yeah, so you see this video right here, my short's about to hit over 100,000 views. My method's legit. So it's all I have for y'all today, and I'm out. So y'all can't ever say that, oh, Terry's fake this method. Nah. Also, I got another thing I want to basically give y'all. Another thing I want to give y'all before we end. I want to give y'all about the impressions cheat code. So yeah. So I forgot to give y'all that. I'm gonna get y'all that right now. So I'm gonna get that impression cheat code shit, but yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna get that impression cheat code shit, but yeah. Alright, so let me know of the impressions. So from 1 to 30 days of how I should be gaining, all up until 1 to 4 months. And let me know of what we should avoid and go for the first day. I know, and tell me the phases, because I know YouTube needs time to like push the channel out and their channel out to like learn who the audience is for. But yeah. So you see phase 0 to 24 hours. It's initial phase, right? Test phase, but yeah. Alright, so you can see right, so C test right here. And yeah, so I'm gonna also have it basically tell me of the amount of impressions we should have. So you see, so we scroll up. So why don't I get 100K impressions? When YouTube gives me impressions right here, do the right people click and watch me? Yeah. Alright, so CTR plus first impressions right, first 30 seconds, average view, AVD, but yeah. Alright, so phase 1 to 24 hours, but yeah. Alright, so tell me, so of the amount of impressions, like the Chico of what I should look for. So tell me green, red, what I should look for all the way up until 30 days. So what impressions do I look for? So you guys can see right here that green, you can see yellow. So these are the amount of impressions you should be looking for. So yeah, so first hour, if we scroll, first hour right here was great. So you see first hour checkpoints is 100, and then first 3 hours 300, and then 6 hours 700, and output is like closely. So yeah. Alright, so tell me too how much expected views should be gained once we gain these impressions. So put like towards the make another graph like this. Put towards the other side like the expected views we're going to gain, and what we should look for and what we should avoid. And people came to me asking me, telling me, "Oh, bro, you're overcomplicating YouTube." I'm not. So you see the graph right here of this. So this is what we should look for the most, and we should leave. You should look for this the most. A 4 to 8% CTR, and then there's impressions right here. So you see first hour 100 impressions. So expected views. Expected views is you see 48%, and then 3 hours 12 to 20 12 to 24 hours, right? Yeah, 12 to 24. Yeah, so we'll scroll down. You can see right, so two. So we scroll up. So yeah, so but here's where it gets interesting. Now, if you get 25,000 impressions and 2% right here, 500 views, 4% TTR, 6% 1,000, 8% right here. So yeah, so all right. So what do we need the most? Like, show me the graph of what do we need the most, and what do we want to avoid to know that this topic is working and this title is working, and we shouldn't change none. CTR impressions of what I should look for. So yeah. Alright, so this is what we should look for the most. You can see the graph. You can see, so green, don't touch it right here. So impressions consistently right here. So you see, so we want to look for the most right here. So 10K impressions right here. A 7% CTR impressions is common. Leave it alone. Even better. So yeah, so 25 to 50K right here. 100K, but yeah. So this is what you want to look for the most. And yeah. So within the first month, how many impressions should we go for? First month, we should look for this 24 hours 3K right here, and then 1K to 3K. If it's under 100K, that means that that's concerning. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have it better explain this. Better explain this part right here, but yeah. All right, so you can see right here, so it gives you thumbnails. Yeah, so we scroll up impressions, 4% CTR, meaning how many people clicked it. Alright, so we're just gonna scroll on. So don't think I need 100,000 impressions on a video fail. So it's just think like this. So I need YouTube to keep increasing the impressions while my CTR and retention remains healthy. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically have it show actual good results of what we look for. Alright, so show actual good results of what we basically look for. So you see, think what I want to see. So 1,000, 4K, 12K, 8K, 7.5%. But yeah, so this will look for the most. I'm out. And like I said, you ChatGPT is your brother in this. I would never buy no course. I wouldn't recommend y'all buy no course. I wouldn't recommend. And you want to go to make a new project, put project only. Don't go outside default. Put project only where it stays inside the project only. But yeah, so I wouldn't recommend y'all buying a course. I would recommend you learning everything on your own. And yeah, so if you want to watch tutorial-based videos for Photoshop, you watch tutorial-based videos. You go over here for photo manipulation. And there's a lot of Photoshop tutorials on YouTube, of course. That's why I used to watch in the old days when I learned basics of Photoshop. So there's a lot of Photoshop videos, Photoshop tutorials. But if you want to go ahead and watch that, you could. But For these type of niches right, you could like use AI to help you with it's quicker. But yeah, there's beginner type videos, and yeah. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, yo. And I hope y'all enjoyed this, bro. But like I said, don't quit. Remember that you're doing everything right. You just gotta better your topic ideas. Topic ideas matter the most. Topic ideas will help you get the views. So when you validate, you're validating for a reason. You're not just doing it, just do it. So you see 8 views right here, 33. So you're not doing it, just do it. We overbeat Seti Nast's video just by topic. So just by packaging too. So you see right here, we're in front of Seti Nast's video. So yeah. So like I said, your topics matter most. And once you have angle pairs, that's what matters the most. Like I said, I go up here to make things easier, bro. And like I said, I got Premiere Pro. I basically got it up here. So what you're gonna do is come over to this link, go to get in this PC, and then go to Adobe Premiere Pro 2006. The specs that it don't work for all PCs. You need these specs because if you use them on the lower end, it might freeze and it might crash. But yeah, so when you have a good PC like this, it runs a bit quicker and yeah. But like I said, keep grinding, keep shooting for that goal. Do not fucking quit, and don't let no hater stop you. I don't give a fuck if the hater told you that. Oh, bro, you're broke, you're homeless. Guess what? You're putting in the effort. He's a shit talker. Remember that. You're the one putting in the work. You got videos where you can look at years from now. But yeah, look where Ross came from. Look at John Ross. Look where he started. All right, so I'm gonna also show you this real quick. So you can see right here. So 37,000. He made 3K from this channel alone. So also, what you could do is see like where the channel started at. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something cool. So what I could just do is go to copy. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna show you these videos is not like hard edited at all. So yeah. So and don't be trying to like think, oh, I need hard editing. No, you don't. You need a good story. You need a good topic idea.
You know,
topic idea. And use your angle pairs for the pick one of your angles for the title. AI knows, and you need 1 or 4 title formulas.
Saying that Jam is wrong.
Had one of the city's most notorious gang environment affiliate known as Boom.
Like I said, the viewers come here for the story. They don't come here for all that other shit. And the goal is to overbeat what's already out there. So overbeat the other competitors' packaging was already out there. If you could overbeat their packaging, you could get views. So yeah. So yeah. Some more refreshers right here.
Houston, travel by plane.
And I'm gonna now see the overview. So we're gonna see the overview right here. So let's go to this. Yeah. So it's probably too late. He's not much in. All right, let's go back over to most popular. All right, yeah. So I'm out, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. But yeah.
Gucci walk in the damn studio, bro.
All right, yeah. So I think y'all can see settings. All right, yeah. So guys, I'm out. I'm gonna see you on the next video, bro. And also, if you wait, before we end. So if you wanna go to find more niches, find more ideas, there's another way too where you could do. So I'm gonna just hit this right here, and I'm gonna hit this and I'm gonna show you another way where you can find ideas. But like I said, I want to go through and just get this way because I think that's y'all need it, bro. And I don't want y'all like getting scammed by courses out there. So yeah, to save y'all, but this channel right here.
In 3,
bro, come on, bro.
Let's go live. We picked the good one.
I'm just trying to do my videos, bro.
Guys.
Gucci walk.
All right, so we go up to here. I'm a YouTube strategist.
Give it up, young dog.
Yeah. All right, so you can see that we just found another niche in incognito mode tab. So if you can also see 200 videos, but I'm gonna see how much this channel basically made to as well. So yeah. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna basically show you how much this channel made to as well. But yeah. And if you guys just don't like the channel, you can sub and just go about your day. I'm not asking you like to watch me. You choose to watch me. Remember that. So, and I choose to like do what I do to give y'all these ways. I don't play video games no more. I retired from anything that got to do with a video game. Alright, I used to play last year. Now I'm not. No more. Alright, videos. Go to most popular. So you can see 500,000 views of this video. What it got in long form. So $600 right here that it made. But yeah, guys. So you guys can see now the overview of he made $600 from this 500,000 view video. But RPMs will be rising up next year. So he's probably gonna make way more as he gains these views. But to gain these views, you gain it from good topic at these. Good validation. So yeah. So when you do good validation, like I said, it's not luck no more. It's not luck. So you validated it good. So let me show you right now. I'm gonna refresh this real quick. So also you can see reach. So you see 32 impressions right here, 8.6% CTR. So you can see YouTube search suggest a video. So YouTube is testing out this video, and yeah. So it's basically smoothly looking for its audience, and yeah. All right. So let me just go over there. All right. So let me basically just open this channel up right here. Open this up. And I wouldn't say do 52-minute long videos.
They were gonna buy my.
Don't do that just yet, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all right here overview where this channel started at, but yeah, it's if it lets me show it.
So they were gonna buy him out of his deal for 150 and have him signed. Baby was like, and they said, "Oh, you can't make your mind up? All right, fuck it. We'll just go to your."
9 months ago. All right, so yeah, all right, so it's not gonna let us show it, but you guys can see where channel started at. But yeah, also let's just let me just see some real quick. So let's just basically let's see if it lets me show it over here. All right, so you can see that my 90% of them still stay. So yeah, for the short, 90% right here still watching at the last mark. That's why YouTube pushed this to a wider group and tested it out big. But yeah.
Hey.
Right,
Did
so
you know?
No hard
did you know
needed.
you could create an entire animated series with?
In the past 7 years, something troubling.
All right, so I'm gonna go to overview. Let's see if it lets us show it. So it don't let us show it, but you can see if you click overview, you can see where these channels start at. But yeah, but I'm out, and sometimes you gotta get the algorithm time. So yeah, let me find another one. I want to show y'all this before I end. I don't want to be like I want to show y'all so y'all can think this, see this legit. But yeah. Y'all can know it's legit, and I think y'all can know. Because everything I do on my channel is legit. I don't do no fake shit. Because sometimes y'all might need some time to push your channel out. Here we do. Alright, let's find this one. This one work right here. Let's see this. Let's see this.
If you got hit, even as a passenger or...
Alright, let's see if this one works. Raptor, he has another channel right there. So yeah, so you can make more channels. I'll advise y'all having like 2 if you're gonna do long form. Yeah, because for the sake of it, these videos are sometimes they can be long to make depending on your length. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go over here.
On the way to carry out the alleged operation, the group loaded into a
sprint. So you can see over here where the video started out before it blew up. But yeah, it don't work right here.
The indictment strike.
But if you watch my other videos on my channel, you can see it. But yeah, all right. So this right here.
Routine for someone in Dirk's 1,000 or 1.
It's right here. This right here is what he used right here. This part right here. Let me go back. So you don't need to do that crazy visual shit. You don't need to do that. What you want to do is find show images and videos. They come there for the story. They don't come there for hard editing, all that crazy necessary shit. They come there for the story. So yeah. And I made this video for all of y'all to eat, not just one, all of y'all. So not just me, all of y'all. Again, all of y'all. All right, so the scratch
sound is accurate.
So the scratch effects with most of these channels be using is let me show y'all before the video. And so let me go to scratch effects, videos, pixels, bay. This is what these channels use. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do this real quick. And I know y'all be wanting to learn this, and y'all be like, "Oh, how the fuck did he do that, bro?" I'm gonna show. I got y'all. YouTube, I got y'all. Alright, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna basically go to here. Like I said, in these days in life, you got yourself. You need yourself and God. So with these channels, believe in yourself, and like I said, you wanna have God by your side. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna also go over to this. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody to make it far. Only person you probably need it when you with your mom, but once you start getting channels monetized, you can move out. Once you start getting a lot of money, get your own spot, get own shit. But yeah, so you go to screen.
Prosecutors say Vaughn's death.
And you see right here, that's how you do the screen effect. But I know I leaked too much sauce in this video, but hey, I did it for a reason, and yeah. So I know this is my last time me saying I'm ending, but I want to give y'all as much sauce as I can give y'all. But the reach, YouTube takes some time to like find its audience. So yeah, so 24 to 40 hours. We want to try to look for 1K to 3,000 impressions to know that the topic is working. So the topic's working. The channel has a good trust. So yeah. All right. So 5. So let me also show you. So if I go over to my other one right here. So yeah. So let me go to my other one. I don't do long form for real, but this is my weight I'm leaking to y'all, bro, for y'all to use. So like I said, ChatGPT is the only thing you use. If you're thinking like, how do all these other fucking faces channels they use ChatGPT for scripts, ChatGPT for thumbnails, most of them. Because most of them don't have designer skills. You gotta think. Or they hire designers. Most of them don't have designer skills. So manage videos, manage YouTube. So they use ChatGPT for this. So analytics. I saw they're able to pump out as many videos. So if you see this reach right here, 10K, you're gonna be looking for 5K to 10K impressions. Then you want to go for 6 to 8% CTR, 4%. That means that the text on the thumbnail got to be a bit better. But you can see impressions right here. That means it tells that our title work, but our thumbnail text got to be way better. So yeah. So if you guys still don't believe me, just leave the video, bro. Like I said, I do everything I could to make sure that I show y'all 17,000 thumbnail impressions. YouTube just it used to be impressions, but thumbnail just means that the topic worked. And you can see right here, everything worked. What made it not like go to very far was the hook. So the hook is what stopped it. But we can always fix that. But yeah. So the hook opening, we can always fix that. But yeah. But I'm out. The hook words, you can always fix the hook words, hook types. But yeah, you want to have 1 or 4 hook types permanently. I went through and I gave it this video, bro. I wanted this to be the finale. So yeah. So I wanted this to be the finale. I'm so over these coaches. I want to get all this done and over with. So I'm so fucking over this shit, over the scamming, over the crystallings. Fuck those guys. Tell them to suck my dick, respectfully. So Romero told them to fuck off. Fuck those guys. Smoothly. So yo, I don't know, bad gang. So yo, nobody wants to watch the images in 40 second right. But you don't know what goes viral, bro. You take my dick and you shove it up your fucking asshole, bitch. Fuck on my stream, nigga. Anybody ask you, be like, oh no, fuck you, bro. So I'm, oh no, bro. People don't want to watch no editing videos, bro. Go fuck yourself. You don't know what people want to watch. You're not these people. So yeah, you're just a fucking speaker. Is brother, I need some information regarding YouTube automation, bro. DM me in Discord at Terry's line. So it takes a lot of time to find stock footage. Yeah, it does. When you have a hater in the chat, you gotta tell him to go fuck off. Cause King AK, look at King AK. Here he does the videos right here. No hard editing. So when he says stock footage in videos, bro, tell him to go fuck off, bro. So yeah, so King AK shows he inspired me a lot to keep going. He's the reason why I'm gonna blow up as far and go forward with YouTube. And you see proof that his videos not hard edited. But the viewers come here for the story. They don't come here for hard editing the clips. They come here for the story.
The whole Fall Guy?
I mean, all that crazy editing, it keeps all the retention. But it keeps the retention of the video. But I'm gonna show you proof that it really doesn't matter, bro. It really don't matter no more on YouTube because yeah. So what matters the most is the story and your topic ID. Your topic ID and your keywords and your hook and your story. But yeah. So you see 75% at the 30 mile hash mark, you see the hook worked. The hook worked. It could be a bit way better, but you see 40% average in the view. The CTRs were brought it down. If we would have had it like an 8% or 6 to 8%, this video probably would have went way viral. But yeah, so we could always improve. That just shows that this topic's working. But yeah, guys, I'm out. Like I said, don't let the haters discourage you. Don't let the haters stop you. King AK literally does all his videos with no hard editing and still get pushed by the argument. When viewers come here for is the story. They come in for the story, and yeah. So I'm out. I'm gonna see you in the next video, but yeah. Also, let me show you this real quick again.
New data shows thousands of accident victims
That's
may
AK
be
right here.
walking away from money they're legally entitled to simply because they never check their options.
Got hit, injured, and want to receive a check like this?
Lil Durk finally spoke.
Images and videos. You see images and videos, images and videos. Images and videos, no hard images and videos, images and videos, images and videos.
Proximity to OTF as an insurance policy. just a statistic.
So when people come in my chat, be like,
There's a question.
"Oh, bro, they don't know what the fuck they never have succeeded and never have made a viral video day in their life. They in their life to know that. You're just a viewer, bro. Remember that." All right, so stream is now ending. I'm out. This video will be going along from where y'all can rewatch it out.